Hello and welcome. We are Saves vs. Death, a tabletop RPG actual play and podcast featuring Cyberpunk Red. This is our Night City campaign, and it airs every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv/Saves vs. Death. Come check us out if you are just now new to listening. Yeah, we enjoy having you here live. I am Blank, the GM, and with me today is Jess as Moxie11, street reporter exposing the truth, Hades as
Hades.
We'll find out.
We'll find out. To be determined.
Games as Wraith, the rocker boy, just trying to find a better tomorrow. If you like what we do, or even if you just want to help out, please consider helping us out. We have a affiliate here on Twitch, so you can subscribe to our channel. With Amazon Prime, you can link up your Twitch and your Amazon account and get one free subscription a month. Please spend it on us because we're cool.
And it helps the channel grow.
It does. Helps us with a lot of things. Patreon we have as well. You can go to www.patreon.com/savesversedeath and pick up stickers, merch. Stickers is merch, but we also have other merch like mugs, shirts, and hoodies.
That aren't just stickers. It's a sticker of a coffee mug.
Stickers are my favorite one.
I really want the hoodie.
I want the hoodie so bad.
Hey, so I know you're in the middle of trying to do something important. Can I interrupt?
Oh, sure.
I realized that we are now over 100 hours of content available on the internet, and that's not including the Patreon. Yeah, with the Patreon content, we're almost at 150 hours.
Holy crap.
Wow.
That's way cool.
Yeah.
Go check out our Patreon to pick up those extra 50.
That's also insane. That's an insane milestone.
That is pretty crazy milestone. Did Buzzsprout tell you that or something?
No, I was doing the math yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. We do have a lot of content out there that you can check out on YouTube or we have an RSS Buzzsprout kind of hook thing. You can check us out on any podcasting platform. That's what I'm trying to say.
All the good ones.
Yeah. And well, I don't want to knock the ones that we're not on. I don't know them. We're just not there because Buzzsprout doesn't instant link there. Anyway, so there's many places to consume our content. Please do. And join our Discord community. We need people there. Somebody could hit bang Discord for the chat. Appreciate that. Thank you. Follow that link. Come join us. We're on there talking all the time. We have one guy, well, a few people, yes, doing some fan art of the characters. They're really fucking cool. They're awesome to look at.
Yeah, for sure.
Super.
Yeah.
With that, I guess I'm done kind of riffing here, so I'll pass it on to Games.
I'm sorry for interrupting about our hours of content. Hey, we are still in the middle of a giveaway right now. We are looking to get 100 followers here on Twitch. We are almost there. I think we're at 90 something.
94.
Anybody have 94?
94.
We need six more.
6 more. 2 weeks
if we
to go.
hit that, the stream that we hit that on, if you're in chat and active, you are eligible to win a copy of the Cyberpunk Red book, which is the game that we play. And yeah.
I shouldn't really, because my screen's backwards. But anyway, look at this art.
Yeah,
How
that
neat.
art would be the other way.
Wait,
Is
his
Hades
backwards
screen
too?
backwards? Yeah.
Oh.
Here, hand it to me. I'm not backwards.
I think you might be.
I'm not. I'm
Yep,
forwards.
you are. You're
Damn.
backwards too.
Jess.
We're all backwards.
I
I
don't
think
have
Jess is the only
Don't
one.
have the core book, sorry guys.
Ooh,
Just the-
Jess is
I mean,
gonna
it's
have
right
to win
here.
this
We'll
one.
put it in the. We'll put it in post.
Apparently, we need to give away to our own players first.
Right? No, you can win your own exciting home copy of Cyberpunk Red.
And it's
So you can
not
play as just
backwards
like
in
us.
real life. Did somebody say
Right.
that? I think I borrowed that joke, but sorry.
It's accurate.
You know what? Or PDF if you prefer PDF, like some of us, because it has a handy dandy search feature where you can type things in quickly.
You know what? My search finger,
Finger?
my search finger are my fingers, and these handy dandy sticky notes, which I have sticking
Are
out of
you
here. that are
advertising
super
for
ugly.
3M right now? Hashtag not sponsored 3M.
Yes.
But now that we've gotten way off topic, we are still doing this for another 9 days for this giveaway. So tell everyone you know to come follow us so that somebody can win a copy. All you have to do is be active in chat. We also have other exciting giveaways coming up that you will learn about as soon as this one has concluded.
Active in chat the day of the reaching 100 followers.
Yeah, the day of the recording of the time.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. That's all I had to say. And I will pass it on to Moxie, who will tell you more important things.
I mean, equally important, I would say, because
Very
winning
important.
a core book physical copy, I actually would love a physical copy, but winning a core book's really, really cool. I want to thank our newest followers to a member of our gang. I think we should call it, what was the either call it like Gojira, like members of Gojira. We'll just have our own gang with our followers. That's totally legit, right? Gojira now has 100 members.
Yeah, what would
94.
you
Yeah,
what would
I
you call
think
your
that-
members of a gang? A Gojira gang.
I mean,
Little
Maelstrom's
Rexes?
just Maelstrom.
Oh wait. no.
Little Rexes.
Tiny Rexes. They're disciples of Vim.
Disciples. Ooh, there we go.
And I think that
Are
in-game
Vimians?
we should get a crew member for our in-game gang equal to the number of real-life followers we have.
No,
Just out
I
there.
don't think so.
Yes. Although I do kind of like the term Vimians. But anyway.
You guys can
To
barely
be
manage
shot.
yourselves. Tell me you're gonna manage a gang.
Fine. It's fine. But yeah, so thank you for joining Gojira to High Shelf Collective, Potato, and I was so going to butcher this and I apologize. Cybermaki?
I think that's
Cybermaki?
right. The one I
Something.
have trouble is potato. Oh, I said it right.
Potato.
I did
yeah,
it.
it's so much
Nice.
fun. I
It
love
is
it.
very
Yes.
fun.
It's just it's yeah.
Okay,
No, it's whimsical.
cool.
I like it.
Well, welcome. Glad to have you here. Thanks for joining. Hope you have a good time. If you're new or even a little lost, we have a handy command that you can enter in our chat that will bring you up to speed. This one is particularly exciting. If you hit bang plot in chat, all of your confusion will be erased. That's not true. This, however, does give you a synopsis of the last episode,
Spam it now.
as well as don't spam our own chat.
I'm real confused and would like the help.
You guys, you see what I deal with? We will pass it on to Hades, who's going to give us a...
For you podcast listeners, we each just type bang plot just to spam the chat.
All through that. Yeah. Yeah, that was. Yeah. Well, so what Cass did last time was be dead.
Oh, yeah. He had an exciting episode.
So yeah. But we did manage to do a lot of other things. Everybody was coping with the loss of Cass, who blew himself up. And Cammy was particularly hurt by it. She was grieving in her own way. Everybody got home. She wouldn't let anybody touch his stuff. Wraith and Moxie were there and going in and out, just trying to console her. And Wraith gave the jacket back, which she wouldn't let him touch anymore. Everything else. And yeah. let's see what else happened. Wraith went.
To visit Veronica.
Yeah, thank you. To visit Veronica, and he talked with her for a while. Why can I only remember the end for the first time? And I wasn't even in the episode. So I apologize.
Yeah, what was Mox up to?
Moxie was working on her piece the whole time, trying to get that out so that for the eyes and take down Nomura. She used her cram that she was on to get that all done as fast as possible, and was able to get that information to the police, and was able to take down a corrupt city official and Nomura as well, and Mark Codsworth. And the police were able to negotiate a deal, and they came out and arrested them. And that piece went really well, and everything we needed to happened.
And can I interject?
Yeah.
We also made her rival reporter look bad, which is the
Yeah.
best.
Yeah, that was the highlight. That was the highlight.
Her rival that doesn't even know that she's a rival.
Yep.
Oh,
One of those.
is that true
situations.
though? I bet she does.
Maybe now.
She does
Maybe
after
now.
that expose that you wrote. And yeah, now especially now that you've taken down the guy that she had been taking shots at for months, I think.
Right.
And failed each time.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, Hades.
No, you're good. And then they find out that the body's in the morgue. Everybody goes down, and Cass is there, missing his arms, one leg, and she leaves his katana to be burned with him. And she does a special funeral service called a pomona.
I think it's Pomana. I think.
Pomana.
Yes.
And some of Cass's past people show up to give a proper sending, and all the familiar faces that you would normally be there.
And then we got called into a meeting with Blue.
Yeah.
Yes. And
Oh,
then
yeah, that was exciting.
Tiger Claw called a meet. That's what you were dealing with Rex,
Yeah.
and but you didn't still do the meeting. But everybody and Rex shows up at the bar, Frank's, with Die Knife, who is there, and they're making a deal with an eye for an eye, and this become Tiger Claw territory, and everything else is copacetic. And Wraith was able to convince them, and I don't really think it was a convincing, because he was an integral part of the story. If you remember,
Yeah.
the bartender
Yeah.
How?
and
We lost Hal.
Hal, and I mean, I believe there's even an episode we've done named after him. So,
Mhm.
There is. Yeah.
and,
One hell of a day. I think that's what it's called.
yes, what it
It
is.
is.
And so that we were able to trade his life for Rex's, and Rex got a great deal out of everything happening, and is super happy with us for once.
He leveled up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and we can now hang out in our area again.
The
Yeah.
police are really our only problem in this
Now
area.
the police are the only.
Foxy might have
think-
made some.
Some
Anyway.
Rose there.
I'm not going to say much. Okay, so
Also, there
Oh,
is
good.
a gang war that is blocked
Oh, yeah.
off Circle Plaza?
Sakura, yeah,
Sakura,
circle.
Sakura
It's
Circle?
circle, Sakura, same word.
Same,
Okay.
same thing.
That the NCPD were like, nope, this is too much for us, and they just shut it down. So Moxie's also possibly, potentially, largely responsible for Rory not being able to go home either. I'm sure it's fine. It's fine.
It's true.
Yep.
That's true.
Oh, and I instigated everyone I could think of. Also, I called up gangs, and yeah, I've just been talking shit to everybody about everything that's going on. Previous to this, remember I contacted like Maelstrom and everybody and started trouble.
even Terminator face.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure this will all blow over, though.
Let's.
That'll be fine.
Let's begin, I suppose, our session for the day. All right. So, the three of you had spent the night in the with Cammy after laying Cass's things to rest. You had burnt them at a bonfire in the junkyard. Not junkyard. Municipal landfill. Down outside of Haywood. You spend the night with Cammy. And in the morning, you wake up to the smell of potatoes, some spices cooking, and a hot decanter of coffee being brewed. Cammy's in the kitchen, wearing a pair of sweatpants and tank top. Just casually going about her thing, quiet. She let the two of you sleep. Moxie, you'd actually still be asleep.
Did she sleep? I don't think she slept.
Okay. If you didn't sleep and you took another cram before, did you take a crams? I mean, you could.
How
not.
late? When was the pomana? Like what time? Wasn't it nighttime?
It was like 6. It was like 6. You could have probably finished before you just passed out.
Okay. If she could, it's in my brain she took it, but yeah, if she could have,
I mean, it'd be
at least
pushing
gotten
it.
back before then yeah. Then I have 2 pills left. Hey, what do you know? Yeah, Moxie's passed out.
Okay. Passed out there. It's just you, Wraith.
I'm gonna go sit, like, at the table near the kitchen.
Okay. She looks at you, brings over the potatoes, says, "This is the last of them." Shovels you out a small portion and herself, and then sets the rest on the one of the non-heated burners of her stove. Turns off the stove, comes and sits down. Coffee?
Sure.
Okay. She pours you a coffee, and at this point, there's a knock on the door. And
I'm gonna stand up.
Okay.
You want me to grab that since you're busy?
Sure.
I look through the people.
People is a guy you saw at the funeral service. Man with a data jack on the side of his head, small buzz cut, little bit of 5 o'clock shadow with dull gray eyes, kind of muscular but lean, wearing a like a flight jacket with the American patch on the shoulder. He was there at Cass's sending, and the pomana.
I'm gonna open the door, but have my foot on the other side of, like, if the door opens, like, here, so that the door can't open any further without moving me. I'm gonna open the door slightly.
Okay. He peers in. It's coming to the home.
Yeah?
Can I talk to her?
Can I ask who's calling?
Yes. This is... I've just spaced my name.
It's okay, I'm on drugs too.
Amazing.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't believe I just did that. Sorry, just give me 2 seconds.
You're good. In the meantime.
Well, don't forget about our giveaway.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
giveaway.
6 more followers. Boom. Somebody gets a free copy of Cyberpunk Red.
Yeah.
Remember
And
to
we
post in the
promise
chat.
it will not be Jess.
Even though she needs one.
That'll be a Patreon goal.
Hi, Carmom.
Hey,
How's it
Karma.
going?
Minoan.
Just a moment, please. I close the door. I turn
Okay.
back. Hey, you have somebody at the door. Are you up for company? Or do you want me to get rid of them?
Kind of wrinkles her nose as she's, taking a bite of the potatoes. She says, "Who?
Minoan?
Oh, yeah, let him in."
I'm gonna open the door, but open the door to where I am still blocking the majority of the door. She says you can come in.
He eyes you over with those cool or cold gray eyes. Kind of just smirks, pushes or moves
I turn.
in past you.
Yeah.
And he speaks to Cammy in a language you don't understand. But you hear her name. Hey, posture check. Oh, shit.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I have alert things.
Oh,
Hey!
yay!
I told you it was a
Good to
thing.
know.
It sucks to set up. So, anyway.
So did he say her name was Camilla when he...
He did say Camila, yeah.
Okay, thanks. Yeah.
You hear her name again be spoken, in fact, Camila, when he's talking. And she, looks over him, speaks the language back. It sounds like some, Eastern European dialect. Or, yeah. Some sort of...
To pay attention to it for familiar phrases. Not that I would know what they're saying, but that I would be able to repeat back at a later date. Say I needed to speak this in a bar to somebody. Remember when I spoke Japanese?
Roll concentration.
Sure. I don't need to do a good job.
Okay.
You don't need it.
They speak together for a little while. Cammy actually seems pretty happy to see him. Her mood is light. She's not as dreary as she has been, or frustrated that he's here. They kind of banter for a minute. He at some point he shoots his eyes over a few times towards you, jerking his chin in your direction. She seems to shake her head, and in her reply, and then he points at the girl on the bed, and she shakes her head again, and hey,
Buddy.
Hey Ryan, how's it going, man?
Hey, what's up?
Thanks for joining. Yeah, he points to, or at that point he just moves in to have a seat. She pours him a coffee. He looks at you and he, Wraith. He says, "What's your name?"
Wraith. Oh, no, me. Are you not from around here?
No. Thank you for the bits, Carmom, or
Thank
cheers,
you.
or I don't know what those are. Thanks. Cheers.
It's all the same.
Cheers are good. Thank you for them.
I apologize. I didn't mean to be rude. I just assumed if you're from around here, you'd know me. That's okay. I'm Wraith. My name's Wraith.
He says, "No, if I should, I apologize." He
Most people.
puts his foot on one of the chairs and kicks out the seat so you can take his seat along with him.
I sit down and I pick up my coffee.
Okay. You guys sit down, have a chat. You find out during this conversation with Cammy and him that this is her cousin from upstate. Well, actually, from up country. He is from Washington. And he's down here on some family matters. And at certain points, like, they start talking in that other language that you don't know for a while. At that point, her brow kind of knits. She looks like she gets lost in some thought. And there's a moment of silence. Nobody's talking. And then he
Slurp my coffee loudly.
Okay.
Not like impolitely, just to break the silence.
Sure. They both, well, he looks at you. She seems to, keep that furrowed brow. And he draws in a quick breath. So, what can I help you out with around here? And she says,
Nothing. Not really. I guess dishes from last night.
He nods, rolls up he pulls off the jacket at this point, hangs it on the back of the chair, and starts, rolls up his sleeves, goes to do the dishes.
You want a hand drying those? You wash, I dry?
Sure.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I got a 14 on that check. And it made me think situationally. Do you know the Hermana episode of Arrested Development? The Who is Hermano?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's what it made me think of when you said it was her cousins.
Gotcha. Sure. Looking for a word you might know. Maybe sastepe.
Yeah. Put that one in the memory bank. I don't have to roll any checks to
Romani.
dry dishes, right?
There you go.
Jack's check. I'm joking.
I assume we've gotten our luck back, right?
Oh, you better
Yeah.
spend it on
All
this.
of it.
You don't
I'm gonna spend 7 luck on drying dishes.
There's no check here. You dry the dishes along with him. Moxie remains passed out. At a certain point, he starts looking towards because he's here for quite some time, right? And you guys are just hanging around the house. He's helping clean up,
Have we gotten closer? Like Kim and I talked at all or anything?
Sure.
This time?
Roll a conversation. Let's see.
Okay. Oh Lord, I do want to spend all my luck now.
Now. Now
I was
you
gonna
need
say,
it.
is this gonna be like a how
need a
conversation
contact.
or
Yeah, no. The last time I had a conversation with somebody. Sorry, we've changed the character sheets, so now I have to refine where everything is.
Oh, neat. I didn't know they
There it
had
is.
a fancy die emote.
What?
What?
Nothing. I had to find it on the character sheet.
Because you're all adjusting to the new one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a much nicer note, though. So
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think
Yes,
it's worth
definitely.
becoming a Patreon to look at.
And then if you become a patron, then Jess can afford a book.
It's true.
I got a
Hey,
13.
thanks for the sub, Pengy. Appreciate you very
Pengy.
much.
Thank you so much. I got a 13. Do I get any bonuses?
No. You guys, you talk, you become
We're not best
closer.
friends.
You're not best friends. He seems to be okay with you, though.
When he looks over towards Moxie, I'm like, she's just coming down off drugs. It's fine.
He says, is Cammy into it too?
No.
Or Camila, you would say?
Uh-uh. He doesn't touch the stuff.
Okay. She's outside smoking a cigarette at the moment while you guys, become closer. And, day plays out. He sticks around, basically. She doesn't seem to have any problem with it. And we can move on to some downtime. Yeah, let's get downtime out of the way. Are you guys just staying at Cammy's place? Oh yeah, I guess first to start, let's figure out how long you guys need to heal. So go ahead and make that calculation, and then roll. You need to roll your stabilization check for the wound state you're currently in.
And I heal while in rehab, since I'm going to be going to rehab.
Yeah, I think that's fine, but you do need to make the stabilization check first.
Right, yeah.
Don't wanna.
I didn't
Go
roll
to
very
rehab.
high.
Hey, thank you for the cheer, Panky.
Oh,
Appreciate you as always.
Ooh, I rolled real bad.
So did I. I don't think I make it.
I might not either.
Really?
All right, we're all rolling new characters.
Yeah.
Woo!
Nah, it just means you need to roll it on a different day. Just no healing for the day.
Because I have to
plus
beat
body.
the DV, right?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I hit the DV.
Ooh.
It's plus body.
It's plus no. It's just either
Just-
first
just
aid or
die roll?
paramedic
Okay.
plus tech.
Well, I've got a really good tech. At least there's that.
And the DV is on your sheet.
I'm still looking to find where first aid is. Hold on.
Nope. Hey! It took 3 days, but she stabilizes.
First aid is the highlighted one on the right hand column.
Thank you.
You're not in near mortal, are you?
No,
No.
I start with
Okay.
the
Moderate.
number I need.
Okay.
I needed to hit a DV in 9, okay? And I rolled a 3 and then a 2.
Wow. Her
I need
tech
And I
to
is
hit it
really
could not
bad.
get it. Yep.
I need
You
to
can
hit a
have somebody
DV9.
else try to apply that, but I mean, it's too late now. You're already in your bed, so it takes you 3 days to start healing. And we can just say that was the 3 days that have passed since Cass's death.
I stabilized the first aid by 1 point.
Okay,
Oh,
go
yeah.
ahead and calculate how long it'll take it until you are fully healed.
It'll take Moxie 2 days.
Okay.
It's gonna take me like a week.
Yeah, Cass shows up in a week. Hey guys, why did you burn me?
I'm a little
Well, why is the
little
sword
different,
gone?
but
Where's all my gear?
You know how long it took me to climb out of that niche?
3 days.
Okay.
That's how long it took.
Posture check.
Oh,
Posture check. Sorry, we have terrible posture. We get posture check pretty much like it's going out of style.
And rightfully so.
Rightfully so. Yeah. Certainly not criticizing.
We have it coming.
Oh my god, I'm trying to look up this thing. Okay, so you guys know how long it took you to fully heal now, correct?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. And you need to go to therapy for addiction, correct?
Yeah.
Um
I need regular therapy too, but I don't think we have time for that.
right.
He's- I thought you could take as long as you wanted this time.
Oh yeah, we're determining how long this is. We do 10 years of therapy.
That is obviously not enough.
It's 1 week, starting from the 9th. So that would be the 16th. It does cost you 1,000 eddies.
Which Moxie will pay for because that's the 1,000 she was holding for him for that specifically.
Okay.
I have that on my sheet.
So Moxie pays for that. Go ahead and
I mean,
deduct the 1,000.
Don't thank me. You said, please hold this for me for when I need it. And
Yeah,
so
but I didn't intend on spending it ever.
she's going to spend it on this.
Okay.
You just knew.
Yeah.
So there's your rehab. Your sponsor's in there, Veronica. She's really, really proud of you. For, coming back to get help. Even though you fell off the wagon very quickly after getting released,
I was out for like 3 days.
she seems to understand that struggle. And while you're in therapy with her, she starts discussing with you like methods of natural healing and things that you can do yourself, but also starts to get into some pending your interest, starts to get into how to start maybe flushing your own system, like different chemical compounds that you could use to manufacture your own detox, if ever you need to, because she knows that everything in Night City, even this clinic, may not always be around. And if you ever need help, you're going to need to know how to start doing these things. So she starts imparting like part of her actual medical knowledge to you. She is a nurse, and so she does know some
I'm
minor
gonna
things.
pay very close attention during
Okay.
this time.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Is there anything else? Okay, so that takes a week. It's now till you get released. Moxie, eventually you wake up. Is there, how many days did you sleep for? Or how many days did you stay awake for?
3.
3? Okay, so you sleep for a long time. Maybe 5 days. Yeah, 5 days.
What?
Yeah.
You said 24 to 48 hours. You would crash.
For the first one.
Oh shit.
It's compounding interest
That was
daily.
not the impression I got.
You're taking an unsafe street drug.
Cool. Well, she heals. There's that.
There is that.
Yeah, you're not doing anything.
Yeah.
You sleep for 5 straight days.
She might be starving slowly.
You are starving, and Cammy has actually had to go out of her way to make sure you're hydrated.
She's
Like
gonna wake
rubs
up in
butter on
Pon's
your-
clinic again, and he's just gonna be so pissed off.
Yeah, when you wake up, Cammy is sitting next to the bed with a cup of water in her hands, just waiting for you. That guy that I described, he's sitting not too far away, or in the background. And she says,
Hi, honey. How are you feeling?
and there's like sweat just dripping off you, like you feel disgusting. You're caked in your own sweat, and yeah, you're still
Does it-
sweating.
Does cram bleed out your pores?
It seems so, and so yeah, it's just this really textured
Side
Sweat.
effects were
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
written on the bottle. You know when it says potential side effects, this was not for a note.
So yeah, when you wake up, you're starving, a little dehydrated because it's. Despite her best effort, she doesn't know how to apply this the best way without killing you or drowning you. Yeah, jonesing for more. You're groggy still, in a way that, yeah, just you haven't been able to recover from after your, like even the sleep didn't seem to put you at 100%. Yeah.
No. I'm just tired. Really. I'll be okay.
Okay.
She brushes your hair out of your face, make you look all pretty and nice, and puts the cup on the table there. She says,
Why don't you get some actual sleep? And
No, we have things to do. I mean, it's. What time is it? And she reaches for the cup of water to
okay.
start drinking.
On the stand, you can see the little hollow alarm clock. Says it's maybe 8 p.m. 8:41, we'll say.
Sure.
Writing that down.
Sure.
Yeah, I know, right?
Please. And so she pauses for a moment.
Moxie downs the glass of water.
Okay. She also from the nightstand reaches for a little kind of silver and green taco packet, hands it to you.
it's their new flavor.
Thank you. And Moxie
Chows
she
down.
rips it open. She's about to shovel it down, and I think she's been in this situation before. She knows not to wolf food down.
Okay.
Yeah,
So as
even
much
drinking
as-
that quickly.
She wants to. Yeah, as much as she wants to, she's like, "Ooh, wait, mm-mm," and she forcibly eats slowly.
Okay.
But she could tell it's taking a lot of effort.
Okay. Yami just watches you for a minute and says,
I'm sorry, honey. I didn't mean to be a problem with everything you're going through.
Oh no, it's all right.
she looks over at her cousin and then back at you, and she says,
I don't know how to tell you this, so I'm just gonna say it. I have some family things that I need to tend to, and so I have to go upstate. Or actually, it's a little farther than that. There's a caravan leaving, and we've already delayed it for a few days till you could wake up. And I kind of
Wait.
have to go as soon as possible.
Days?
You've been out for 5 days, sweetie.
She can't quite grasp that for a good while. There's obviously disbelief, no, that's not possible. And in her groggy state, it takes her much longer to even think to check her agent or check the clock or something for a date. Before she, it sinks in that no, she's been out for that long.
Yeah.
So there's like a good, probably, like, it doesn't seem that long to Moxie, but it's a good chunk of time that stretches in silence as she slowly pieces this together. Shit. Okay. And family thing.
Yeah.
Can Moxie, and it's fine if there's some sort of penalty, just let me know. But can she make a human perception test to know if this is Cammy's going freely and not being like guilted or forced or yes.
Sure, you can do a human perception, but yes, I will apply a -4 for your sleep deprivation.
That would be a 10.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Doesn't seem to be.
Yeah, she seems okay. Maybe a little disturbed or distraught, but you're not really sure why.
How long are you going to be gone for?
Not really sure yet. Maybe like a month. Maybe more.
Okay. She almost chokes on the kibble that she's eating.
I have all my stuff packed. I'm gonna leave now.
Your place, is it?
Yeah, I was gonna talk to you about that.
And she reaches into her pocket and pulls out a key. Puts it in your hand.
The rent's due on the 1st every month.
Yeah.
It's 1,500 eddies a month.
Moxie's really hoping in her brain she'll remember that number. Figures she can probably ask the landlord. Just like, uh-huh.
And
Do you want me to keep it for you?
if you want to, you can decide what you want to do on the 1st. But it's yours until then.
Are you planning on coming back?
Yeah.
Did she? Yeah, I was like, can I roll again to see if that's legit?
Sure.
Yeah, that's a human perception if I've ever heard of one.
Yeah. No. Another fucking 10.
Another 10? No, you have no
No.
idea. Well, actually, I guess let me roll something for her.
She's definitely coming back.
Definitely.
Give me 2 seconds.
Probably won't even leave.
Yeah. If only
She's
human perception
not
wasn't
going.
an empathy skill.
Oh.
You're really empathetic, though, Moxie.
I
Come on.
am.
Probably nowhere. Hangy. I guess. Let me roll.
Sure, there's a convention for that.
Okay.
Plus, we have Tiger Claws here now. We should be able to get that easy.
So, basically, yeah. To you, it comes off exactly like I said it. Yeah, like maybe she wants to, but she doesn't think so. She doesn't want you to worry.
Moxie's sitting up and she kind of tucks her feet were out. She kind of like tucks them in, clearly like curling in on herself a little bit. I was thinking of getting how we talked about getting a bigger place for Gajira, the clan.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna look into that. if you had a choice between this apartment or staying with us in a group home is not the right word, but you know.
I would stay with you, and when I come back, I will definitely.
I'll make sure you have a room.
Thank you.
And,
She reaches into her, she has a side bag on like she normally does. Reaches into there and pulls out a wad of bills and hands it to you. And she's like, This is
what's left after Moxie. This is what's left. Go ahead and buy what you need to. It's not much.
Cyber deck, yours is fucking broken. And you're going to need it when you come back and help us.
I'll get one eventually. Just take it.
She puts the cash on the nightstand.
Says, I love you, girl. Tell Wraith goodbye. Sorry, I can't really stay to say it myself.
She doesn't say anything. She adamantly seems to refuse to say goodbye, and she just instead pulls Cammy close, hugs her really tightly, and kisses the side of her head.
Let's move on. So, you pull Cammy in for your embrace, and she wraps her arms back around you and hugs really tight.
Are you gonna be okay?
I will be fine. Just,
Promise me you'll be okay, and keep in touch. Call me every day.
if I can. If I don't pass out for another 5 days.
Yeah, about that. Goes to rehab.
As soon as I can.
Promise me.
I promise.
She holds up a pinky.
I promise you I will go to rehab.
You guys make a pinky promise.
Nope.
And then she stands up. The cousin, he stands up as well, and he picks up some of her things, like a suitcase, and says, I'm Minoan. Sorry. Didn't really have a
Moxie.
chance to meet.
It's okay. It's my fault.
Perhaps a little. But I hope you're okay.
I will be just fine.
Okay.
Take care of her.
Of course. She's my cousin.
And Kami, text me when you get there. Yeah?
He kind of laughs when you say that, and he says something to her in a language you don't understand, like I described before, an Eastern European dialect.
Would she know the dialect given that where she's natively from?
I don't think it's that close.
Okay.
You could try maybe an education if you'd like.
Add a -4 still.
Mm-hmm.
14?
14.
Would have been 18. That would have been real nice.
No, I don't think that's enough. It sounds familiar, but rare.
So she can't place it. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Quite rare, in fact. Anyway, she laughs back and says,
I will. I'll call you when I get there. Take care.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
She gets up and looks around the room one more time before turning her back on it and walking out the door and shutting it behind her. The room just feels that much more empty.
Yep. Moxie sits in silence for a very long time and cries a little while she's eating.
Okay.
Manages to pull herself together, and when she's done the pack, she'll go shower. Since she doesn't feel guilty about it since Cammy left. But she'll take a shower and then I think to try to help clear the grogginess, like a cold shower to help try to wake herself up a little bit more.
Okay.
And when she's done, she's going to attempt to call Wraith.
Okay. Wraith. Let's see. 5 days in.
Can I call you?
Can she call you? No, I think that you're in rehab still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does your message say? Out of curiosity.
There you go.
I've never thought about it. Hi, you've reached Wraith, but I'm sure you know that. Please leave a message if it has to do with the show or personal appearance. We appreciate it. Thank you. Goodbye.
It's
Okay.
the wink that sells it.
It is. She can hear it, even though she can't see. She can hear it.
Oh no, it's a video recording.
Of course, yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, it would be. She doesn't have David's number. She would. She'd leave a very short message saying, "Right, it's Moxie. Call me when you can." And
Okay.
then she'd go to Frank's looking for him, and if he's not there, or if the bar's still closed, is the bar open? How's Frank's doing? Hey.
Frank's has gotten back on its feet for the most part. I mean, they are still working on. They've pulled down the broken mirrors behind the bar, replaced many of the bottles. Place is cleaned up. The windows to the outside have all been actually replaced, and yeah, it's coming together. Frank is in there. While there's like a repair guy, making measurements. And he's serving customers. He looks over to you when you walk in. He says, "Oh, I would call you a wraith of the past, but that's your friend."
That it is. Speaking of,
Oh.
he's the one I'm looking for. Have you seen him?
Wraith, would you have told anybody about your whereabouts?
Rex, probably.
Rex? Just Rex? Not even Cammy?
No.
Okay. All right.
I would have made sure that Cammy was safe.
He says, "No, I don't. I have not heard of Wraith in some time. Since last time, really. Just a week, I guess."
Almost, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just
And
about.
you're doing okay. Place is looking great.
We are getting there, yes. Thank you for your donation.
I'm only trying to repay what I cost. Nothing more.
Ah, that is the streets, is it not? Anyway, I'm glad to see you're okay. I began to worry after I did not see any of you for a few days.
I'm doing great.
Good.
I will see you soon.
Of course.
And she kind of like gives a half wave salute, and she'll head out the front, walk around, and go to her apartment.
Okay. Head to your apartment. Hang out with Vim. I would
Check
imagine.
her phone.
Check her phone. Yeah, there's some calls in there. Let's see.
What you get for sleeping for so long.
Right?
I know. I'm terrified of how many like missed calls and text messages she has.
What's your credibility?
4.
4. Okay. Yeah, you do receive some calls outside the normal. Swag just asking what's up. A few times actually. What's up? Just that every time. What's up? What's up?
What's up?
What's up? Um, hey, what's up?
Cool.
Is it the hay
Ooh,
with the
there was a
extra
hay.
Y's?
Yeah. What?
Is it hay with the extra Y's?
Nope.
Hey.
Just simple.
Hey, girl.
You up?
Oh, that's true. He does say it like that, doesn't he? Let's see.
Let's see who else would have contacted you.
Well, I do have some news here for this exact thing. I don't have it open though, because I'm dumb. Yeah, you receive a very hot tip. On its way, so first, it's one of your contacts, one of your more reliable contacts, in fact, from your garden viewers, who kind of keeps his tabs on things. He shows you an article about, and this is from the NCT, Night City Tribune. Reports about on its way to a disposal facility, an armored NCPD transportation truck filled with drugs was raided and apprehended. A driver and his passengers' disembodied heads were found protruding from the exhaust pipes, while satanic symbols were drawn in their blood. Who could be capable of causing such a grisly scene? And attached to that is a picture of a chrome-faced ganger that you recognize from a while back. At the scene of the crime, mounting one of the heads upon the exhaust pipe.
Terminator face.
Terminator face. T1K.
That we have affectionately called
T1K.
Terminator face.
Yeah.
T1K, okay.
He's the only one you can make out distinctly, but it does appear, the picture is very bad quality, but there does appear to be other people there.
You said it was a Night City police van truck?
Yes, it was.
And so I assume they were Night City officers that were
Oh yeah,
decapitated.
they sure were.
Just making sure.
Well, you would assume. Yeah, I'd say you got enough on this check to. Yeah, you can easily find out that they were definitely police officers.
Okay. It doesn't say which drugs were stolen or which drugs were in the. Is it? I mean, my default reaction it was probably the glass that they had just confiscated. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. You're pretty sure. That's the rumor, anyhow.
Okay.
No confirmation of that, for sure. But looks like, yeah, it was that.
Alrighty.
Cool.
No further questions about this article, Your Honor.
Understood. Okay, so let's finish our downtime.
And yeah, no other messages from anybody? We're good?
Not really. Nope.
Okay.
I have some shopping I'd like to do at the end of downtime after I get out.
Okay.
Yeah. Where's my list?
Yeah, if you guys have a list of what you'd like to do, you have 2 days, Moxie, before Wraith gets out of rehab.
Okay. She doesn't know he's in rehab. She doesn't know where he is.
You know what's really bad about this? Me getting out of rehab as a trigger caused me to do drugs.
Makes
And I associate it with good memories of my friends who are no longer here.
Cool.
Nice.
She's gonna spend the rest of the day just chilling with them, doing laundry, so she actually has fucking clothes. Would be great. And if there's time, she'd send Swag a text and swing by his place to pick up the phone.
Okay. He does bring the phone to you. Or, I'm sorry. He does give the phone to you when you get there with him, cracked.
Yeah, she tells him he can keep the Faraday cage in case they need anything.
He says, "Oh, you're a sweetheart."
Of course. And I'll let you know when I need that meeting set up. Yeah?
Oh, yeah, right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Still interested in that?
Yeah.
Ah, good. That's right. Good. Okay.
But darling, if this is going to make you uncomfortable.
Anything dealing with XBDs makes me uncomfortable. That's the rumor. And I think that you would be wise to just forget whatever thing you had going on with them. If they haven't got you yet, then just walk away, Moxie.
I will keep that in mind.
That's the best I can do.
Stay frosty, Swag.
Yeah, you too.
And then I think the next day she's going to shut the phone. I think she's going to do research on the situation between Tie Knife and Tiger Claw.
Sure.
If that's advanced any within 5 days, and then put together a map of which gangs own what territories in Kabuki. So the next day will be like a gang information day.
Okay, go ahead
In
and
short.
do a library search, I suppose.
She would have slept. This would have been the next day.
Sure. So no -4.
Oh.
You actually got to sleep.
Yeah, this time. Okay, she's using her agent, so she gets +2, 18.
Okay. 18. Okay, so you not really a lot has evolved since there was the big shootout in Circle Plaza that lasted a few days. That seems to have died down some. Just perhaps a recuperation period from the intense fighting, or maybe not, but it seems
Is it open again?
Cautiously. It does appear to be open, and it appears as though, the rumor mill says that essentially Tiger Claw has won that battle.
Okay. And she's going to, knowing that, she's gonna send a text to Jamalia that says, did you go back to the shop, or are you still waiting it out?
You get a text back at some point, not immediately, but that says, "No, I don't think we're gonna come back. Get our stuff in Delta."
Out of the city.
Out of Watson.
Stay safe.
You too.
Yeah, that's what she says for now.
Okay.
And then, yeah, just putting together, like, who owns what territory. And
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to tell at this moment. Tiger Claw, like I said, hasn't been an extremely present force in Watson. They've been there, but more of a foothold, so to speak. But now the troops have been swooping in, so to speak. So it does seem like a lot of it still belongs to Die Knife, technically. But that is in the winds are changing,
it's,
so
yeah,
to speak.
shifting.
Maelstrom still owns their turf on the west side of Watson. It's like, but it does seem like they're heavily involved with the police right now. There's kind of like their own street war between those two. And Maelstrom in general isn't a centralized gang anyway. It's more like several subcategory groups.
Yeah.
And you would pick this up. So no organization on a mass scale like Tiger Claw has. And you're not really sure what Die Knife's whole structure is about. It's nothing that really talks about that. Yeah, it does seem like there's a lot of back and forth between Maelstrom and the police and even Militech at some points. Pretty much anything. Maelstrom just will attack anything they want. They'll take whatever they want. But it does seem like the police are trying to get them at least out of Watson.
Okay.
In the force that they have, which is massive. Some fucking rocks.
That would be it for that day. I think that would take up most of her day, is trying to piece that together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. At this point, trying to think. Let's take care of what you want to buy. Wraith.
I have one quick stop before I start working on my shopping list.
Okay.
It's a little bit of unfinished business. When I go to Rory's business, are they there?
You go to Circle Plaza after you're released. Okay, like I said, the outskirts are on lockdown. Police officers stop you before entering, and they ask to see your ID.
I show them my ID.
Okay, they say you do not live here, so we are not accepting.
Actually, I have a business here that I need to get personal documents from.
Roll your persuasion.
Sure, love to.
Let's go, Wraith.
I'd like to spend 2 luck, please.
Okay. That's not supposed to be showing up.
I don't know what's showing up.
The chat.
Let's chat.
Ah. Well, I only got an 18.
Okay. 18 is still pretty dang good. He says, "Oh, yeah, of course. Sorry, I didn't know you had a business down here. Where is it?"
You can escort me to the business if you'd like. I give him Rory's address.
Okay. He says, "No, that's all right. Go ahead.
Thank you.
You're let in. Make your way to Rory's business, and then
I'm gonna
what?"
break into the back room.
Okay, go ahead and roll your lockpick.
All right. I'm spending 2 luck on this as well. I know these seem like stupid rolls, but it's important.
Go ahead.
Stop judging me all the time.
It's all right. Go ahead.
I apologize. I keep having to lean all the way forward.
It's okay.
Um,
I'm trying to watch my posture more.
Lock. $16.
16. The lock clicks open.
Thank God. Now that I'm not injured, this is much easier.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
There are 2 things I'm looking for in here.
Okay.
I need a drug analyzer.
Oh,
And-
chem analyzer.
Yeah, chem analyzer. And a lab coat. My sponsor has inspired me.
So I will say, when you break open the door, the place has been looks like there's a bunch of boxes. All the cupboards are open. Everything has been hastily taken.
Yeah.
Do I want to say conceal reveal and search for the chem analyzer.
Okay. I apologize. It takes me so long to find everything on the new sheet.
It's okay. I was trying to look for it to help you out to see
It's
where
in
it
a
is,
w-
and I
yeah.
can't find it.
It's on the
Second
top.
on the left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look. Hades knows. The very
He's in
second
charge of it.
thing on the sheet.
I got a 14.
14? Okay. Through his things, you're searching around for some time, and you do find a chem analyzer in a broken state.
Fine.
Cool. You get a broken chem analyzer.
Put that on my sheet. I found a lab coat also.
Sure.
All right. It cuts down the number of things I need to purchase. All right. Now, do you want to move to the purchasing portion of the day?
Yeah, let's go ahead and get your purchases out of the way.
Mine's
I
super straightforward.
Okay.
would like a mono katana.
Okay.
Ooh.
A Kodachi?
Sure.
1,000.
Are you sure you want a mono katana when you could get a Militech umbrella?
I'm not enough of a gentleman for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Pretty
feel
sure
like you
Rafe
need
would
like a
think he
pencil
was.
thin mustache and top hat in order to carry around the umbrella.
A bowler with the
Yeah.
sharp
Yes.
tips.
Yes.
A bowler, there you go. Also, I don't think he has enough points in dance to really pull it off.
I thought about spending points in dance during my downtime. Actually,
Did you?
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea. What kind of so there's a few choices for the mono katana that you could get. You could get a normal one that you can kind of manipulate with one hand. That's light enough that you can do that. There's also a giant monokatana that you can get that would certainly... It's incredibly huge weapon, very heavy, that you could hold in both hands.
Two-handed.
I want the two-handed one.
Okay.
But
It's huge.
yeah, that's the thing. How hard to conceal is it? I don't need something that I can obviously hide, but I want something that's not too bulky.
Either one is going to be... I mean, they're swords. They're
Obviously.
full-length blades.
But I mean, like,
so-
there's a difference between like a katana and like a giant.
Yeah, this one would
claymore.
be like Naginata sized.
Okay, then no, I will go with the katana, please.
Okay. That costs you, if you buy it through Rex, which I assume that you do, costs you 100 eddies.
Okay. I also need to get my lab coat lined so it's armored.
Okay. That will require some manipulation. I will need a basic tech, but you'll have to buy the armor weave first.
Sure.
And in that case, let's go over what kind of armor would you like?
I have not looked, unfortunately, and I don't have that tab open. Give me 30 seconds.
What type? Do you want armor jack?
It's on.
Yeah,
It's 11.
that's what I was thinking I would do, is just basic armor jack.
A light armor jack? Or
Yeah, the
medium?
one with... what's medium?
Medium is still 100 eddies, but it gives you a 12 stopping power, and that it also has the -2 reflex, dex, and move penalties.
Then no, I'll do light.
Okay. Light costs you 100 eddies still, but it's 11 stopping power.
Okay.
Okay.
And I need to get the chemical analyzer fixed. That's
Okay.
all I'm doing for my purchasing.
Okay.
Oh, and I need a
Uh,
med bag.
Med bag.
Should have stolen that. while I
Okay,
was
that
at
you can get
Rory's.
for 100 eddies. Would you like a med scanner as well, or just the med bag?
Ooh, I do need both.
Okay. Yeah, it's actually a really good idea to get them both. The med scanner will require a trading test.
Okay. I will happily do that since I have points in trading. $26.
26? Okay, I actually do need to calculate this out.
I rolled a 10. Is the only saving grace I have.
I rolled a 10 as well, and I think you have beat me.
Nice.
Yeah, so you find it at cost, 1,000 eddies.
Okay.
Nice.
And don't forget to charge yourself the 1,000 for rehab.
I did.
Oh, right, I forgot. Okay, so that's 1,000 for the med scanner, and then 100 for the med bag.
Okay.
Okay.
And then getting the chemical analyzer.
Repaired, that'll require a basic tech.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll that. It'll take you a day to do that.
I'm hoping I didn't just make it worse. 8 plus 6 is 14.
14?
Mhm.
Okay, give me 2 seconds.
I keep fussing with my pen and putting ink all over my hands, like constantly. It's the third or fourth time.
Weird. I thought I knew where the repair rules were, but I can't seem to find them right now.
I shall search for them if you have something else to do.
Yeah, I didn't mean to take up so much time.
That's okay. Do you want to do the basic tech? Or wait, I'm sorry. What'd you roll on this?
14.
14?
I assume I'm going to have to attempt this again in the future.
You might have to. swore it was right here, but maybe it's with skills. Oh, here we go. Item repair. Okay. So this would take you 2 weeks to repair. And so basically a week in, you realize you have failed the repair and will have to start over.
Okay.
So that's 1 week of downtime.
And then after that, I'll get back to Moxie and fix this later.
Okay. So now we are making our way towards, let's see, it's 16th, so 23rd. Moxie, you have a week, basically.
Yeah. That she hasn't heard from Wraith.
She hasn't heard from Wraith, though she could call him. But he doesn't call anybody, apparently. Or check his messages.
I do not.
He's too important to check his own messages.
I have people for that.
I think...
Wraith, where are you staying this whole time?
Oh yeah. Huh.
Probably need to
I
buy
might have to get a hold
a
of people.
cube.
Cammy's place
Yeah.
is locked.
It's true.
Because the first day I went and broke into Rory's,
Sure.
and then I had to go to Rex to shop, so I probably rented a cube from Rex.
Okay, 500. Charge yourself 500.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll prorate it. Charge yourself 250.
Okay.
So that way everybody's paying on the first, and it's just really easy. And you can
No, given their last conversation, Moxie assumes he is out and isn't calling her back for a specific reason.
Okay.
So, she would not try to reach back out to him. She's going to, her little bit of shopping, she's going to get her hair cut a little bit because it's been 4 months, so her pixie cut is really, it's looking haggard.
Okay.
But she's gonna leave it long on one side. She's still gonna have like one wave, but
Okay. There is a hairstylist in the Nook. It's a 13-year-old girl. But she self-proclaims to be a wizard at hairstyling.
okay.
Ooh.
She sets you down in one of the cube hotels that you live in and just, gives you a hair styling for 10 eddies.
How does it look?
Let's see.
Ooh.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh no.
It's not the greatest. It's choppy. I'll say that. She feels so bad she doesn't charge you the 10 eddies.
That's how bad it is. Glorious.
She says,
Cool.
I'm normally a lot better than this.
Just, keep practicing.
Sorry.
Oh,
It's hair. It grows. It's fine.
There's a doctor on the corner here, and he will implant new hair for you if you would like.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Yep.
oh, does.
Sorry.
Moxie will still, put down, a 10 tip as though she'd paid for it before leaving. And then she's...
I will say it's not the worst. It's not, god-awful that you have to, buzz cut it.
Does it?
Yeah. It's just,
It's not
shorter in places than you wanted it to be, and, like I said, choppy.
instead of like sweeping naturally, it's the other way, and she's just like, "How did this
Oh no, it's
happen?"
not
a
that
little
bad.
jagged.
It's not that bad.
Okay, so let's drop that, and then she's going to buy. She's just gonna outright buy a new light armor jacket.
Okay, just buy a new one. Okay,
Yep.
it's 100
She's
eddies.
gonna keep her old one. It's
Okay.
rough, but yeah. So it's back to 11. Cool. How much? By the way, how much money did Cammy leave?
200 eddies.
Okay. Not touched. New group fund, guys. New group fund. That Moxie thinks she's the only one in, so that's cool. So she's not gonna go look for a place.
Oh,
She thinks she's all alone again.
I know. That's the street for you.
Yep. She just pushes onward. So I think she'd probably, it being the middle of the month, I mean, she's got money for rent, but man, what's she gonna do?
You go to rehab, that has rent.
That's true. That would be the week.
Would be a good time for rehab.
It would be.
We need an intervention banner.
Man, we have-
That's what I'm trying to think. It was like, but would she go to rehab? And I'm like, she doesn't really know what else to do.
No.
Did Cammy
that's-
text her back? That's very important.
Oh yeah, she would have definitely texted her back. In
Or
like
called her.
a day.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess it's like 1,000 eddies. Yeah, alright. Moxie will check herself in her rehab.
I know the feeling.
If only, you know what? I assume she'll talk to Pons about getting more cram, find out how much it costs, do the math, and be like, fuck. Swear
it's
and
gonna be
go to
cheaper.
rehab. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's probably the trajectory she takes.
Okay.
She would willingly go with that in the long run.
Are you gonna get a punch card?
Right? We should really
Do
get
we
a
have,
group
like, go
discount.
10 times,
Group, yeah.
get one free.
Hey, pretty soon I'll be able to rehab you. I just need to fix this stupid broken device.
It's true.
So it's 1,000?
Yep.
Cool. Alright. Does she have to not have her phone in rehab, or can she still have her phone?
No, they make you take it. They make you leave it at the desk.
You'd have to sneak it in.
Yeah.
She would like to try to sneak in her phone.
Roll a
Also, she
conceal
would have
reveal.
told Rex to take care of Vim while she's at rehab for the week.
Okay. Go ahead and roll conceal reveal.
Conceal reveal. Right.
I'd like to believe that you checked in the day after I checked out, and then when I went to Rex to go buy my stuff, he's like, "Yeah, you can rent Moxie's cube," so he's double renting it.
No.
20.
20? Oh yeah, you sneak that sucker in.
It was in your pocket. They didn't think to look there.
I know, most obvious place. Yeah, I think while she's rehabbing, like quiet time when no one's paying attention, she would just make sure to keep up with like rumors and what's going on in the area. New Sat's fucking opening that she'll now have missed.
Yeah, NewSat's opening was a success, you find out. People were really happy. What they did is they had a kind of a care package for homeless in the area where they handed out Continental Brands cactus water as well as their 2 new kibble flavors for free to anybody who came and, needed the help.
Is there
Stylin Jade herself was out there doing the drive.
Moxie's not surprised, but any photos she would like to save, download save. But she's looking not just for style and jade, but oh, give me a sec. Oh, I have that closed. Why would I have that closed? That's
Do I hear about this?
I'm an idiot. You can answer that while I look for my thing.
Oh yeah, does the haircut work with her wardrobe and style blank?
I mean, they dress you up in pretty much sweatpants and a sweatshirt.
So yes,
Yeah,
yes,
it
it does.
does
It's pretty
work.
bag lady chic. It's
It is.
Thomas Campbell.
Okay, what are you checking?
Photos. Is he there as the representative of Continental Brands, perhaps, or is there a? She specifically looked for Thomas first, and then because she saw them at the
Ooh, that's a good question.
casino.
Go ahead.
and then if not him, if there was a representative from Continental Brands.
There is certainly a rep from Continental Brands. Thomas himself does make a minor appearance, but he does not stay the length of the thing.
She's pissed. Okay. Who's the representative? Who stays? Sorry. Let me put you on the spot. Please make up an NPC here now.
The name of the rep is Jerry Rockwell.
Can I be in one of the pictures of the homeless people waiting in line to get things?
Sure.
Nice.
Yes. There's right there, waiting in line to get his Baja. Oh wait, hold on. Let me get the name of this thing. Oh come on. Yes. The Fiesta Baja Taco and the Baja Jalapeno Burrito.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, and then I assume they help not just rehab Moxie out of her addiction, but like get her back to not dying
Yeah,
state of
you heal.
I'm no longer starving.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
had definitely
and
dropped a few
dehydrated.
pounds even in this few days. You put those back on by the time you get out.
Rehab, okay. They get me like there's some little
I'll
I
see you
picture
again.
this little old like Italian lady that's cooking that just keeps giving Moxie more like manja like,
There you go.
every time.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah, that's what she spends her week doing.
Okay. I will
I
say,
forgot
in addition to that, Timothy Bridgefort, in the time that you've taken, Timothy Bridgefort, the alderman of the city, has closed the gap between the police force and, the city council, bringing the strike to the end and, making them feel like they have received the proper recognition that they deserve. There is now an increased police force back in Watson, and there's yeah,
New city council manager, city manager.
Alderman.
he's the
No.
alderman. There is not a new city
Project
Ma-
manager.
project manager.
Watson. That's whatever.
City manager.
Yes.
The position is open, and the city has announced that they have prospects, but they have not announced any names currently.
Can I have a little bit of minor business before we move on?
Sure.
I'm tempted to have Moxie submit a resume, but I don't know why she would. I just
Do
kind of
it.
want to do
Yes,
it as like
Do it.
Good.
I vote
Chaos
Moxie.
Gremlin player really wants to, and I'm like, would this
Vote for
fit?
Moxie.
Would you have to cross class?
She's got Moxie.
Exact. This is how you get to exec.
Probably
guys.
do exec.
That could be your
Mass
slogan.
media.
She's got
Exec.
Moxie.
Anyway, go deal with this.
That was a good job. I like what
That
you
was.
did there, Hades.
Yeah, that was great. Can you be my campaign manager if this goes through?
Just Hades in general? Or
Yes,
Oh,
yes, I would like to put
in-
Hades
in-
in the game as my campaign.
In other
agent.
news, 3 hospitalized died from their wounds at St. Jude's, bringing the toll of the die knife firebombs up to the death toll up to 23.
my minor business real quick?
Yeah.
First, I need to get my shotgun and motorcycle. Can we say I did that during that time?
Sure. Though your motorcycle, I don't know if you have a key for.
Oh, I don't. I'm going to push it.
Okay.
He
Usually
does.
they're
They
locked.
offer a tow. They came and got our car. You're gonna take it to what's?
Well, it's like in front of where I'm staying now. It's just in the same alley.
Right.
So I'm going to like drag it to where it would be safe in Rex's parking.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's street
fair.
parking. I mean, it's not any safer there than.
Oh, I know. But I don't want to leave it in front of the business because I feel bad.
Okay.
I would like to get my shotgun if it's still there.
Oh, it's been quite a
Roll
few
a
days.
roll a luck.
Current luck?
No.
I rolled exactly 7 and I have 7 luck.
That's a gone.
Alright, I'll take it off the sheet. I've got a
Goodbye,
lot of
Hello
shotgun
Cutie
rounds.
shotgun.
I'll be buying a new one.
You can. I mean, that's the time. The time is now.
No, I will buy one later. Because I also have some other shopping I'm gonna do in character, so not a big
Okay.
deal. And then the last thing I wanted to ask was about a mechanical question.
Okay.
Did our reputation go up?
Yes.
From the
Thank you for reminding me. Your reputation totally increased for the Die Knife fiasco. Go ahead and mark.
Is that what we're calling it?
I would say fiasco.
Yeah. It was a successful operation.
Fine.
Was.
The Die Knife shootout.
Okay.
In fact, you guys got the 1 rep, so you should have a rep of 2 now, and you can go ahead and make that event on your sheet. Hades,
I have a rep of 2 thing.
how you doing, buddy? It's been a while since I talked to you.
I know. I don't talk much anymore. I have to become an NPC, which was my ultimate goal.
Oh, really? That's not good. Okay, so let me open up my notes here and get to you.
Do you want to take our break before we intro me?
That's not bad.
That's actually a really good
Come
idea.
back
Let's go
fresh.
ahead and take our 10-minute break right now, and then we will do that when we come back. So, okay, guys, stick around for the next part of the thing where we continue with our session.
I can't
I don't
do
know.
that for
Sorry,
some
I'm
reason.
like
It's not
distracted. I'm catching up on chat. I'm so sad that I can't put it on the thing right now. We might bring it back after the thing. Right
Yeah,
after the break.
I think things are okay for the moment.
Yeah, we'll see you in a little bit.
Why? My hands are not working that way.
I'm sorry.
we had the-
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just pushing buttons. Okay, 10 minutes. Bye. And we are back. Hey, everybody. Thanks for rejoining us. As a brief recap, we have just been handling downtime activities, but also Cammy has left Night City, at least for the time being, though whether that stays permanent or not is still up in the air. We will continue our tale with Hades' new character. Yes. Hades!
Yes.
You have just departed your float city or Drift City, I suppose. Sorry, I'm trying to open my notes to this thing, and they're not open because I am unprofessional as fuck.
I don't believe that for a minute.
Okay, so the Pacific Oracle was a drift city that floats out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. It was a Cinco research lab, but during the early 20-teens, it was commandeered by pirates. It is now led by 2 oil tankers that have been lashed to the sides, giving it this sort of sandwiched feel with a circle in the center. Just a giant plate floating on floats, led by 2 oil tankers. It is colloquially called the Pacific Orifice, or even more crudely, the asshole of the Pacific. And you have just departed it on a small craft called the Chicklet, piloted by a man named Horatio. It's a it's a medium, actually it's kind of a large-sized speedboat that is this kind of mint green color. It's a just a speedboat with this odd mint green hue, and that the Horatio affectionately calls the Chicklet, which is named after a Mexican candy. He has spent a lot of time explaining to you what a Chicklet is. It's a piece of gum. But anyway, he's kind of a kooky old sailor man, probably a pirate, and much like you would imagine, he has a wild mess of like dirty blonde hair, a giant scraggly beard. He is actually wearing an eye patch, unironically. He has a long he wears a long trench coat. The only thing missing is a hook hand or a peg leg, which he does have all of his limbs, although his legs have both been replaced by cybernetic enhancements. He himself is heading to Night City with a bunch of cargo in the back of the speedboat. Large plastic crates that I haven't really talked about. He is driving in on the boat, the Chicklet. There is the cockpit with the 2 seats, and then 2 on the lower deck, which has like a little spot for a bed that could fit maybe 2 people in, if they really crammed together. But anyway, he's out there at the helm, steering the boat in. He says his voice is what wakes you from the seat as you're going over the rapids as you sail away from the Drift Nation. When you kind of wake up and, you just see sea for a minute until you see the cityscape of Night City as you approach it, towards the evening, where that burnt red hue is taking over the sky. The most pronounced thing is the skeleton-like structure of the mid-city, but also on the suburbs surrounding Night City. There are a lot of cranes and construction going on as the city repairs itself and readies itself for a little too late for the rise in homelessness. But lots of work going on the central part of the city, but also the whole thing in general. So it's like this rising mass, just getting bigger and bigger. It's one of the biggest cities you've probably ever seen. You sail in, and it all sparkles with this kind of glamorous glow. There's still, like, even though the main corporate downtown is in shambles, there's still, like, on the surrounding areas, like these giant hollow displays just advertising the newest continental brands, Baja Fiesta Taco and Baja Jalapeno Burrito, and Cactus Water, the Hello Cutie semi-auto pistol. Just still teeming with advertisements for things, even though most of the stuff that is, well, you might not know. I mean, you would know in the context of your drift nation that stuff is incredibly hard to find. You're flying in, or not flying, sailing in, when the sound of Horatio's gruff voice, "Hey, wake up. We're almost there. Approaching."
Alright, yeah. Thank you, mate.
Aye. Get your stuff ready. Not sure how soft the landing's gonna be, if you know what I mean.
Alright.
Wanna get yourself alert.
Just have probably a duffel bag. Maybe another side bag.
He says, there's a little bit of coffee in the maker down there, and then a little silver decanter. Welcome to yourself to it. Sorry, thermos, I mean, not decanter. That wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, you want me to bring you some too?
Yeah, why don't you bring me a cup? Sure.
Alright.
There's also a little flask with some whiskey. Bring that too.
Yeah. Alright. I'll go grab those things.
Okay. You grab them. Put them out on the dashboard of the speedboat. Pour yourself a cup. Pour him a cup. He says, thank you, mate.
Yeah, this is gonna be my first time on land.
First time? Ever?
I think so.
Oh, fuck. You're gonna have a hell of a time with sea legs.
I hear that.
You'll get over it, I'm sure. Quick, humans were meant to walk. Although, he knocks on one of his legs, which makes a metallic clinking noise. Says, I wouldn't know! I don't have to do any of that shit. That's why I replaced these suckers.
Yeah, I probably you don't get tired anymore.
He says, no. I mean, I get tired. Just, I could go all night if you know what I mean. He nudges you. Gives you a wink with his one eye, which is just a blink to you.
Indistinguishable.
I know what you mean.
He says, so, why now? Why go to Night City?
I got some family to visit.
Ah, good. Family's good. You definitely wanna keep up with your family as best you can. Yeah. Because when you get to my age, they start dropping like flies. And, yeah. Well, anyway, I think you're really gonna like Night City. City of Dreams, they say. And we're not far off from it. You know, anything can happen in this city.
Yeah? Well, you hear a lot, but I don't think you can really know till you experience it.
No, you can't. He comes in to the Del Coronado Bay between, the Watson and the Little Europe entrances. Starts heading down that kind of channel
Right.
towards the city. He says, "All right, eyes alert, mate. We're getting ready to dock." You guys start cruising in, and he starts slowing down. In the foreground, towards this channel, it starts narrowing to a point, and you can see kind of these blinking lights on this chain fence that has been pulled across the entire channel at this particularly narrow spot. There's a heap of trash on one side with these shipping containers stacked up into this U-shaped formation. And as you guys approach, he's looking around. He says, something ain't right here. Normally they'd contact us on the radio, ask us what we're doing here. I ain't received any communication yet.
Should we call them?
Yeah, here. He takes the radio, throws it to you.
Hey, anybody out there? This is Chicklet. Looking to dock?
Just static.
Roger. Is there anybody out there? This is Chicklet looking to dock.
He drops down a gear to get the boat to a really slow crawl across the channel as you guys start getting closer and closer to that fence. No reply. Fuck.
Nah, man, something ain't right here.
No, there's not. Need you to roll a perception test for me, please.
Can I use my combat sense? I'm just kidding.
No.
19.
19 is pretty good. Yeah. Even over the sound of the lapping waves against the boat as you break through the surface of the water, you can hear this odd sort of mechanical whirl. And in the distance, you can see on the corner of the bay next to the heaps of trash and the shipping containers, this mechanical kind of a wedge, for a lack of better term, start shifting in your direction, and from the sides of this mechanical object, you can see 2 gun barrels drop out to the side.
Horatio, there's guns. We gotta go.
Ratio looks at the guns and he's like, "Oh, fuck! This is goddamn tight! Can't turn around!" I need to roll initiative here.
Okay.
I'm going to switch from the Enya style music here.
You do get combat sense for this one.
Yeah.
Now I can have combat sense. Sweet.
Wait, that makes no sense.
I know.
Alrighty.
You know, it's kind of comforting to hear roll initiative and not actually have to roll anything.
What?
I'm reasonably sure I will not get injured in this combat.
Same, but there's still that 1% chance of doubt that you have, right? Just in case.
We'll just be walking down the street like you'll get out of rehab and a stray bullet will hit you.
Yeah. Misfire. Through
Take
the
off
window
your
of
arm.
rehab. It's in the
I'm gonna
shoulder.
fire 2 bullets up in the air.
In
General
anger at these two?
Yeah.
I don't really have a great thing for you quite yet, but we'll just use that as you.
Oh, are you switching over to combat cam?
I will be soon. Yes.
Oh, goodness.
Uh-oh.
I was in the game and now I'm no longer in the game.
Yeah, why did you exit, by the way? I just saw you do that.
I didn't. It decided I wasn't allowed to watch you anymore.
There's
I
no
mean-
good pirate token.
Yar. Chat wanted to know if they have at least a hook hand tattoo or a Popeye tattoo.
They have the anchor,
Okay.
so
we'll
it's
take it.
it's a reference.
Is it an anchor crossed with a hook hand?
Sure. In kind of like a Soviet style.
Yeah, I was thinking like simple.
Yeah. Oh, this guy's great for a marker. Okay, so switching to the combat scenario. Boom. Oh, this is me. Well, this isn't right. There you go. Oh no, that's not the right one either. Oh God.
Now we're seeing everything. Ah.
Ah!
Now what are we seeing?
There you go.
Be a win.
Oh, when he was looking up the name.
Oh, is that how you spell that? I should probably
Yes.
fix my notes. Not how I
I've
spelled
been
it.
exposed.
What would be awesome is if this character dies in this combat.
No, that would not be awesome. That would be the opposite of awesome.
That would be.
Kind of.
Because then
would
we'd
be-
have to have a whole episode mourning this character.
Nobody knows him.
Nobody met.
Nobody.
You're
But there's a
Frank's best
pirate-based
friend.
funeral that spans the entire episode.
I don't know if you know this about Wraith, but you're already his best friend.
That's true. The less you know them, the more best friend they are.
That's
Am I
legit,
wrong?
actually.
Okay. What'd you get on your roll?
15.
Oh, dang, that's a good roll.
Rolled a 9.
Okay.
Pretty much the max I can get. Hey, I have an emoji now. Sweet.
You do.
Oh no. Not supposed to be there. Yet. Oh well. Okay. It's too late for that, I suppose. I'll just leave it. Okay, so
That's amazing. Okay.
I know, you just noticed something, didn't you?
I did. I had. Yep.
Yeah.
It's fine. Carry on. I'm not saying
I'm
nothing.
sad that it's broken, but okay. So anyway, all right. So top of initiative. Oh yeah, I guess I gotta move you over to the scene. Oh man,
Sorry, guys. We haven't done combat in a while.
we haven't.
We did combat 2 sessions ago.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I wasn't really part of it, but
All right. So you're coming in. This is you here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna give this to you. There we go. Okay, so you're coming in. The gun turret has started up, and it is now warmed up to the point where it is going to fire on you. Or it's, yeah, the gun is turned in your direction, pointing at you. And it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
How close do I have to be to sense things?
All you need to do is roll a scanner check. It's a neat action, and that'll locate any net architectures in the area. The higher check, the more you spot from farther away. In order to actually access the points, though, you need to be within 6 meters unless you have the range upgrade to your deck.
Okay.
Would you like to do a scanner?
Well, I'm gonna yell, "Get closer to it!"
Okay.
And what is the scanner check?
The scanner is your 10 plus D10 plus interface.
Oh, plus interface, plus diaro, or plus interface?
Yep.
8.
8?
Yep.
Okay. So, in the immediate area, there is certainly a net architecture here. And then another one in this direction, but you're not sure how far away or exactly where. You could do another check in a little bit to find out.
Oh.
If you want to try again later.
Okay, could you do that? What was the first one?
The first one is certainly the turret itself.
Okay.
That is a net access point, and the second one is in this direction.
Oh. Alright, head that way.
You point that direction? He says,
Yeah, towards...
"Will do!" He calls out to you and starts to manipulate his boat in that direction, looking up the speed of the boat. Because I'm a bad GM and I don't prepare for things ever. Here we go.
Say I could probably look it up pretty quick for you.
No, it's okay. I'm good. Okay,
They're
so
under fancy character sheets.
all right, so he is driving the boat as fast as he can, trying to come across, trying to lead it in the direction you wanted to go. Okay. You guys are making your way, cutting through the water. He says, "Fucking place is too tight to turn around. You got an idea where the fuck we're going?"
Well, I wanted to get us out of line of sight of the turret, hopefully.
It is now the turret's turn, and unfortunately, it does have line of sight on you still. So it is now going to attack. Sorry, what was the range? The boat takes 36 points of damage as just bullets come in and spray it, cutting through the boat pretty brutally. The engine starts to sputter, but it's still going. It's still moving, but you can tell that the damage, the boat's taken some pretty hefty damage. Horatio calls back to you. He says, "Fuck! We can't take another hit like that again." Can you find anything to shut this thing down?
I'm trying.
Okay, go ahead. It's your turn.
All right. Do I have to search again?
Yeah, you will need to search again.
Come on. I guess then you have to cheer with your old emote for now.
Yeah.
Well, that's a 1,
It's a 1.
followed by a 4.
Okay, so what's the... So 1?
So, yeah.
Okay.
Is that a 2 or a 1? Something like that.
As the bullets, or as, you know, the bullets start coming in, you weren't expecting to take gunfire right when you reach the city, and so you're fumbling around in the net, trying to run your search utility, but you end up running a search on the web for nearby access points, and the search results come back and it tells you, "Sorry, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Are you talking about generalized locations where you can access Ziggurat?" And continues on for a minute there, and you're like, no. You're trying to hit back and go back to actually run the search utility, not a browser search. And yeah, it is gonna take you a minute. So
You open the wrong app on your phone. You're like, shit,
Yeah.
no, close.
yep,
I feel
All the
that.
Exactly.
time,
I
and
feel
it's
your
one
pain.
that takes forever to load.
Horatio
Yeah, and you can't get out.
pulls into this kind of more shallow part of the area, trying to basically essentially take cover behind this truck while, you know, beaching his boat on the side of the or
Right.
into the trash. He manages to smoothly come up with his boat and glide it in right to the side, giving you the easiest way onto shore as possible that he can. Just kind of like a nice, easy glide right up there, hiding behind the truck. He says, "We don't have long. Find that access point." Moving on to the next turn. The turret
Real trial by
is
fire here.
turning towards you and is firing upon the truck in order to get through you. 2. So it is going to fire upon the truck. doing not much damage. 3 points of damage. The truck takes some minor hits. It seems to be in pretty fine condition. As bullets just clunk, 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 clunk.
Go truck.
Deeps, it is now your turn again.
Nine.
9?
Yep.
Okay. 9 is much better. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a security terminal. Or an access point. Just in this shipping crate right ahead of you. It comes up clear as day, and then obviously there's still this one. And then there's more access points in that direction, but you're not really sure what they are. But there's a access point inside of this shipping crate that you're approaching as you hit the pile of
Closest
garbage.
one there.
Yep.
Do I feel like I could access it from outside?
Probably no. You'd have to get inside the shipping crate.
Okay. Alright, then I'll... Gotcha.
Roll a quick concentration for me.
$15.
15? Yeah, the entrance to that shipping crate was right here in this wedge spot between the other shipping crate, in plain view of the turret, of course.
Yeah.
All right. Horatio, turns to you and he says, "Do you find anything yet?" As
Yeah,
the bullets,
it's in that crate.
he says, he nods and looks that way, pulls aside his coat, rips out a smoke grenade, and he says, "I'll get you some cover!" Pulls the pin and he chucks it over there. Let's see how well he does, though.
Man, if only we had a crate of those.
Such a crazy old man.
I love this guy.
Me too.
It's a phenomenal pirate.
I want him on my
Favorite
contacts.
new NPC.
I'm gonna ask for his deeds.
Hal,
Yeah, obviously house number.
obviously.
Baby, the
Who's-
bartender at the arcade.
Oh,
Baby.
okay. Yep. Yep.
Oh,
And then
just
Horatio.
barely scatters, unfortunately. Well, that's not too bad, though. Rough. So he was aiming right there. It scatters 4 meters, so it's actually just lands right here. It's actually not horrible at all. So I'm gonna do smoke. Okay, so while you're in that smoke, you can definitely get some cover, or at least obscure yourself a little bit. And that's his turn. He says, "Hurry the fuck up!"
Okay.
Now it is the turret's turn. The turret is going to continue its assault upon this this truck. And this time it hits 20 points of damage to the truck. The truck is definitely starting to show some holes coming through it, and pieces of shrapnel just bounce on the hull of your boat, but you don't pierce it, but definitely are coming through. The boat itself is like flashing a warning from its console. It says, you have punctures in your hull. You have breaches in your hull. Water is flooding the undercarriage. Yeah, things aren't looking great right now.
Uh-oh.
And this takes... All right. What's the damage? Okay, go ahead. It is now your turn.
Okay. I am going to jump out of the boat.
I will need a quick athletics or acrobatics check. Actually, acrobatics.
Oh, I like the first one better.
Come on. Stupid boat. Here we go.
I'm really bad at this. I'll go ahead and spend a luck.
Yeah, can I give the
No.
new character lock?
No.
Can I assist?
No.
I'm there.
You are, yeah. I was gonna say.
Where is acrobatics?
Oh,
Let me make sure I'm making you roll the right thing. Just before you roll, give me 2 seconds. Because we often have problems differentiating which
You
one
just
to
decide
use.
the skill on the fly.
Yeah.
That seems like a library search to me.
I also don't see acrobatics.
Yeah, I don't see acrobatics
Oh,
on here.
they might have got rid of it.
Because it should be with the body skills.
I guess
Yeah.
no, it's totally athletics. There's no acrobatics. I don't know why I said acrobatics. There's no acrobatics. Just athletics.
Unless you know you're an acrobat.
It's alright. I mean,
I feel like in 2020 there was an acrobatics. Am I wrong?
I feel like there was.
I
think
don't
you're
know.
right.
Anyway,
they had skills for
It's
everything
geology.
in
Shut up,
2020,
Henry.
though.
good.
It's I got a 15.
15. Okay, 15 is all you needed. You land on the difficult terrain unsteadily, but still good. I'm going to take double your movement for just that one thing, so that's 4 meters as opposed to 2.
How bad is the terrain?
It's really
double?
unsteady right here. You're like, when you land, you slosh and you're up to your knees in water as you're trying to climb through this
Okay.
pile of garbage.
I have 10 movement left then,
Okay.
and I'd like to go there.
Okay.
That is
It's 4 meters.
4 meters, and then
Do you have like
6.
a torch?
So that would be 10.
Okay.
And then if I use
Man, if only you
a
had a grab
dash
gun.
action, 6.
6.
Or I can get in the container with the dash action.
Okay. Would you like to?
That's what I would like to do. I'd like to draw my gun while I'm running if I can.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that.
Okay.
So go ahead and move to wherever you're going to be.
Okay.
Your introduction's been so intense so far.
Yeah.
This is Cyberpunk, bitches.
My
I
introduction
take
was
it
like
the door is what's open there. Is that what?
The door has been opened, yeah. You're fortunate enough that the door is
Yeah.
open. Was that right? Oh, yeah. Very nice. Okay, so as you, actually, I'll go to... Horatio's just kind of gonna wait for you. Actually, no. He's gonna go downstairs, open up one of the crates, and he pulls out a Militech assault rifle. Checks the chamber and loads up a clip. And that's what he's gonna do for his action this time. The assault cannon tracking you as you make your way through the smoke is actually tries to take shots at you, and you just see bullet holes puncture through the steel plating of the shipping crate as you're running into it all around you. I'm gonna do a quick check just to see if one of them strayly hits you. Yeah, you end up taking 7 points of damage. Remember stopping power? Do you have any? Please tell me.
Yeah. That's no damage.
That's no damage. So one of the stray bullets does catch you in the back as you're running forward. It just spins you a little bit, but you're able to shrug it off and keep going. That's its turn, so go ahead with you.
I'm ablating my armor, sorry.
No, you don't ablate your armor if it doesn't puncture.
Oh, if it doesn't puncture. I apologize. I'm so used to doing it.
Right?
Yeah, I think maybe 2020 it does ablate if it doesn't puncture.
I think so, yeah.
As long as it hits, I think. I don't know.
I don't think that's true,
hit,
actually.
Cool, alright.
No. Have you guys been doing that this whole time? No wonder why this combat is so hard. It only ablates if it punctures and hits meat.
I mean, it always does anyway.
Yeah, I think
often
there might have been
does.
one instance where it didn't. But,
I think there was only 1 or 2 times that it didn't. So
okay, well, good.
It's kind of like the ones. Wait, you mean
I'm in the
subtract
crate now.
the 1 too?
You're in the crate and it's your turn. What's your move? 7?
Yeah.
So
I am fast.
You are fast. I think you get it here.
Oh, sweet. I was going to measure to see if I was close enough to actually access it.
You are. It's 6 meters.
Yes! Haha!
Woo!
Okay. So go ahead. You dive into the net. I don't know what programs you have loaded on your deck, so I didn't put them. So if you could tell me your loadout, I could put them up here.
100%. Hold on 1 second. I have 1 armor, 2 swords, Eraser, Brisbolt, and Speedy Gonzalez. Or Gonzalez.
Gonzalez. Yeah.
I like that I still get to
Copyright.
have stress attacks while this happens. It's fantastic.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you miss it?
Flashbacks.
Okay, I'm sorry. You have what? I'm sorry. One at a time.
Armor.
Armor.
2 swords.
I can't think that fast.
Sorry.
Brisbolt.
Speedy.
Armor. Got that. Speedy Gonzalez. Got that. Okay.
2 swords.
Swords. Come on. I can't find it. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, found it. Go ahead. Next one.
Eraser.
I'm sorry.
Eraser.
Got
Yeah.
the eraser.
Me too. Feel like a bad friend.
Oh, no. And you're his best friend. Or he's your best friend?
Both.
Okay.
Wish I could just type the name. Okay, there's the eraser. What else?
Brisbolt.
Okay. What else? Feel like I'm missing one.
I have armor, sword, eraser, brisbolt, and speedy Gonzalez.
So you only have 6 programs?
Yes.
Okay. Cool, then we are done. Alright, so your first net action was jacking in. That means you have 2 more remaining for the round.
Hold on. I need to lose. Armor armor's. When I loaded up armor on my sheet, its slots has a blank, which should count as 1 program, right?
Yeah, it should. Is it just...
So that I am off on my number because of that. So I need to lose one of the sword programs.
You should be able to run 7 programs.
I know, but I have 2 slots of hardware.
Oh, okay, so you lose one of the swords. Got it.
Yes.
So this is 5 plus your 2 is 7. Got it.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead. You have 2 actions left. What are you doing?
I'm going to load up armor.
Okay, so that's 1 net action left. What are you doing?
And Pathfinder.
Okay, roll your interface plus d10. The very first
That's
object.
a 9. So 14.
14?
Yeah.
Okay. 14 is pretty damn good. All right, you can see this entire chain past the password, past the skunk, past this whip. Oh yeah, would you like to go down main path or branch?
Let's see. I'm looking for a controller, I believe.
Yeah.
Let's go down the branch.
Okay.
Anybody who's having a hard time following on, we actually do have a tutorial explaining how all of this works that you can always access on the YouTube.
Did you say 14?
Yes.
Okay, you can actually see past this. All the way down to the last object. So, you bring out your Pathfinder. I guess it's like a star map. And it shows you down through the constellations, revealing nodes to you, showing you that there's a password in your way, followed by a skunk, ice, a wisp, and then you take a branch down to below on the constellation, taking you to another pass gate, followed by a hellhound wrapped in flames, and then lastly, on that branch, a control node that looks like a turret gun.
Oh, that's convenient.
Never the first one.
Or maybe a trap. You never know.
It'd really be nice
So-
if it was, right?
I mean, I got nothing else to go on, so...
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, that's all 3 net action.
Understood. I'm gonna put this little token here and add it as a turn that belongs to this imp. He should get to go at the top of the initiative. So,
Is that your avatar? I just noticed it on the thing.
the shark.
My shark?
Is it a shark?
It's a hammerhead
yeah.
shark.
I haven't had a chance to introduce what my character looks like yet.
Right.
so-
From outside Hades, you can hear the sound of a swearing pirate, almost as loud as the sound of that turret going, just firing. I will go ahead and switch back to that. Let's see. very quickly. Where we witness as this truck is going to take some more damage from the turret. See if it breaks through. Times 3. There's 21 points of damage. The truck is looking beat up to the point where the entire engine block has been mostly turned into scrap metal, and bits and pieces of it just bend outwards or inwards and away, and it's starting to show the boat behind it as this turret just hammers away
on the city map.
I know.
On stream.
Oh, son of a gun.
Just so you know.
Thank you. I don't know what I'm doing here. So this is looking mighty beat up at this point. Let's go on back to the top of the round is the imp demon. The demon comes alive as you enter the net architecture. And it's a glowing sphere with these two like cartoony devil horns protruding for it and a little devil's tail out the back, and it starts scanning the architecture in search for you, finding you, and shooting using one of its net actions to zap you. You'll need to make a defense check, which is just your interface plus any program you have.
Oh, plus any program I have. So a 9.
What do you mean, 9?
Well, because armor gives 4, doesn't it?
No. It just reduces the damage.
Oh. Then it's just the
It's just interface. Yep.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll.
Oh, I thought... Never mind.
You know what? I've made that mistake before too.
Ten.
10. It zaps you. Need to do some damage here. Trying to remember how much zap does. I think it's just a d6.
It's a d6.
Is it?
Yep. I was trying to find that page so I could look at all the things I can do.
Okay, so take 3 points of damage. However, yeah. Okay, so what happens is a little orange bolt of electricity zooms through the net architecture from some unknown place and pounds into you. Your armor, glowing armor about your shark, just lights up in this brilliant orange, like silvery orange, I guess, aura around you, deflecting the bolt away. And now it is your turn again.
Okay, I will...
3 net actions. You're sitting right now in front of a small file. The file looks like a small, kind of like a greeting card.
Can I read the file?
You
Or
can
do
read
I-
it, yes. That takes a net action, or you can download it, which is free.
I will... It says a greeting card, so I figured it would... I'll ignore it for now.
Okay.
I need to get that turret shut down.
Okay.
I will try to crack the password.
All right, so you're moving 1 level down in the net architecture. And you should be able to control this thing. Oh, maybe you're not. But now you can. Go ahead and roll your interface.
Okay. 7.
7?
Yes.
Okay. 7, you start floating, or you swim rapidly through the elevator, descending down into its depths, where you get to the pass gate. Your shark swims up towards it and just viciously takes a rending bite of the gate, chomping through it bits by bits at a time until it dissolves into a wireframe, and then eventually nothing. And you've cracked through the password.
In my brain, it dissolves and bubbles float up.
There you go. All right, what would you like to do next?
All right, that was backdoor. Oh,
Yeah, you just backdoored.
okay. Do I see the skunk in front of me now, or is that on another level?
It's on another level. You haven't encountered it yet. You just know it's there with your Pathfinder.
Okay. All right. So is this where can I so I guess I would move forward one space.
Okay, I can make a recommendation since this is your first time. When you run into the skunk, you're going to have to roll to encounter it. If you encounter it, and it wins, it will deal its effect to you, whatever that is. Encountering is the only time where your speed comes in play, and Speedy Gonzalez is your speedware program, which you don't have activated currently.
Okay, I got you. So it looks like I need to watch the video on how to net run.
Probably.
Secondly, yes, I will activate Speedy Gonzalez.
Okay, so that's your second net action. What would you like to do?
I will probably
just-
have to encounter the skunk now.
Okay, so now you'll need to encounter. So you're rolling your speed, which is your interface plus the 2, plus a d10, versus its perception.
Now that's what I'm talking about. That's a 10.
Nice.
Woo!
Go Sharky Shark.
Oh no, I'm
12
sorry, plus its speed. Perception 4. Oh, when you're trying to slide. Yeah, that's right. So what did you get?
I got a 12 on the roll, plus 5 is 17, plus 2 from Speedy, so 19.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Sweet.
You're able to slide past, or I'm sorry, speed past the skunk, just leaving a trail of shimmering bubbles as you swim through the sea of the net past the skunk. The skunk activates and is in pursuit of you at this point. So go ahead, and what would you like to do next? Movement. You get to move as many times as you'd like, so you can continue going, or would you like to try to de-res this skunk, or...
Yeah, I was thinking about de-resing it since it does have kind of a low res. But I don't have any net actions left, so I should probably end my turn.
You should have net actions. You've only used 2.
Oh, I thought I used 3. My bad. Because I cracked
You
it,
cracked the password. You...
and then I activated Speedy,
Uh-huh.
and then I attacked. I slid. So isn't that
You didn't
3?
slide.
Oh, I didn't slide.
You
This is just the
encountered.
encounter.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, I'm figuring it out.
It's
Got
okay.
it.
This is good for people watching, I think, maybe.
All right. I will go ahead and attack
Sorry,
the
guys.
skunk then. Yes.
Okay, so you are going to activate your sword.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, that's a net. That's my last. Yeah.
And this will
Activate
be your.
sword.
Okay. No. Attack programs are kind of the difference. They automatically activate, use, and then deactivate themselves.
Oh, interesting.
All in
Okay,
one.
Sweet.
So yeah, you'll be able to attack this round.
Okay.
And swords get a +1 to attack.
Oh, sweet.
So I'm rolling my defense here.
Seven, 8. So it's interface plus the die roll
Yes.
plus the bonus. Almost always, I'm assuming so far. So that will be 13.
Okay. 13. 13 is a hit. Your sword. The lasers on the side of your hammerhead's shark fire beams into the skunk, both crossing through its body, cutting it into an X potion where it X potion, X pattern, where it dissolves into 4 different pieces.
Nice.
Derezzed and deactivated.
Oh, don't I read to roll damage? I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I guess I'm sorry.
3d6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just assumed.
You gave him
No.
the
We have to
anime
go back
out.
now.
Ha!
Huh?
I got exactly 10.
Well, then what I said just happens.
All right. Sweet.
Alrighty. Go ahead. And that's the end of your turn,
Yes.
actually. Okay. So back to Horatio. Oh goodness. Horatio at this point is seeing that this truck can't take much more damage. He is going to reach out, pull out another smoke grenade and chuck it into the direction of where the truck is, trying to chuck it in front of the truck in order to maybe block the sight on the truck. Maybe
Targeting
make some
systems.
bullets miss. Ooh,
Yeah.
wow, he nails it. And yet another cloud of smoke appears. Oh, did that go straight to the GM layer?
Yes.
I guess it did. My bad. This is supposed to be on the token layer. And again, more smoke starts to fill the area. It is now the turret's turn. And let's see what happens.
While you're doing that, can I point out some inside baseball?
Sure.
If the viewers were able to zoom out right now, you would see that Wraith is here.
Yeah, legit.
You zoom all the way out, I'm in the parking lot behind a vehicle.
See,
Yeah.
I did track your movement to the car.
So Wraith hears all this, and
This is apparently during the shootout at the casino.
Oh my goodness. The bullets just barely ding and dent the surface of the vehicle now that it's obscured, and do no real damage. Just
They hit the
superficial,
trash.
just barely. Yeah, just
Nice.
plunge into the trash and around. As it's trying to regain its target, it starts jerking around in strange patterns. Why are you laughing at me?
it feels very much like when you're a kid hiding from the monster under, like, under the covers. Like, you lift up the covers, therefore you no longer exist. It's like some smoke interfered, and clearly that man has moved.
Right. Ah!
Oh,
Yeah.
no!
It's a demon, so it's dumb as fuck.
Right.
But moving on, it is now the demons and the skunk's turn. Oh wait, the skunk is dead.
Too soon.
I thought I killed the skunk.
You did kill the skunk. That's my bad. For some reason I can't pull these skunks into the scene here. There we go. Oh wait, it's dead anyway, so. Moving on to the imp. It is taken its because it's at the same time as the turret, so I guess I could have just. Anyway, doesn't matter. The imp is going to try to zap you again. Ooh, go ahead and roll your defense.
Come on,
Dodge,
Sharky
dodge.
Shark.
Yeah.
$11.
The orange lightning bolt strikes past your armor. It flicks to life a second too light. Well, maybe. You're able to, and deals 2 points of damage. That's past the 4 for damage reduction.
Okay.
So 2 points of brain damage is what you
Headache.
take.
At this point,
For sure.
mild headache.
Not too bad. Okay, so moving on to the next turn here. It is now your turn, Deeps.
We'll go.
You do hear the scream from Horatio says, "Things are getting dire out here! Hurry the fuck up!"
Ah! All right.
All right, you'll need to encounter this. So roll your speed test again. You get a +2 to your interface because of your speed
Okay.
program.
Right. Well,
12?
yes.
All right, you're coming up to the wisp, and its green body sparks to life as you come into view, and it looks at you as you're speeding through, and you do this graceful twirl right around its body before it can really react to get you. But it does come in pursuit after you. What would
Okay.
you like to do?
I'm gonna attack it.
Are you sure? Okay.
Oh,
No,
should I
I know.
slide?
Does it have cursed body?
You don't have to slide. You can keep moving.
Oh, right, because I didn't. Okay. Keeping it straight. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Uh,
Even if it had hit you, you could still keep moving unless an effect tells it not to. It can't.
Okay.
These things just follow you unless you slide
it-
away.
Will it follow me if I crack the password? It
Yes, it's
still
going to follow
follows
you
me?
until you slide away.
Okay, so I have to slide.
Or you
Or
could just
attack
keep
it.
going. Or just keep going.
Yeah.
You have those 3 options.
Yeah, but just keep going is what Cammy always did, and we saw how that went.
She succeeded, usually.
And always ended up with like the worst of like head splitting problems.
Can I tell where the imp is? Is there a way to?
You would, as a,
Or something that's
practice
attacking me?
netrunner,
No,
You-
just as a. Can I tell where it's been attacking me from?
No.
Or is that? Okay. All right, I'll just keep going.
Okay.
Wait. Do I know what a wisp is? I have that program, I think.
you could roll your education or
Actually, I think. Do I have that program? Yeah, I have the program.
okay.
So I probably
So
know
you probably know what
is.
that does.
Yeah. Okay. Trying to remember what that does. I can't read the cards on.
Okay, so it'll do damage to you and lower the amount of net actions you have to accomplish
Oh.
on your next turn by 1.
Oh, that's really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack it with sword.
Okay.
12.
12?
Yeah.
Okay, 12 is... Oh yeah, I got it. That's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
$11.
11 points of damage to its 15 res, so it has 4 points of res left. It's still up, and your sword is used for the turn.
And I zap it.
Okay, go ahead and roll another attack. That's 2 net actions.
7. 12.
Miss.
Okay. I gotta try it again, I guess. That'll be my last action.
Take it out.
Oh, come on.
13.
13 is a hit. So do 1d6 damage.
Come on, 4 or higher.
Come
I have a
on.
50% chance.
I believe in you.
You can do it.
That's a 6, baby.
Nice.
Oh. All right, so after a vicious shark attack, you are able to tear the wisp in twain with your sword-like teeth and de-res it.
Frenzy.
And now it is Horatio's turn again. All right, Horatio is not really excited about how this is going. He is going to... Well, he doesn't have line of sight on the thing. I guess he's just going to get on the lower deck, duck down, taking cover behind the small seat, and just say, "Hurry the fuck up, please! Shit!" Gonna be flatlined if you don't do something quickly! And that's his turn. The turret is going to fire upon the truck again. Or attempt to.
Oh, that is a sweet octo emoji.
Hey, thanks.
Right?
Do you notice
All right.
Darkrai, the Pokemon's in there? Because I couldn't find a shark, so...
The truck
Nice.
gets torn to smithereens and is now a burning mess of metal and steel as bullets tear it into pieces. Just do that. Just do this. Yes, I know. Super elegant. Okay, so moving on to the next initiative. It is the demon's turn to run its zap against you, Hades. Go ahead and roll your defense.
11.
One of the lightning bolt just barely glides past you as you're able to desperately swim to the side and out of the way. All right, what are you doing?
Going down to crack that use backdoor.
All right, you're gonna use backdoor on the password. Go ahead.
7.
7?
Yeah.
All right. As you come up to this gate, you're swimming up to it, getting close, looking for weaknesses in its surface, and you try to make a bite on it, but the glimmering glow of the gate shimmers brightly at that moment, and you are reflected back, unable to backdoor through this password at this time. It's one net action.
Yeah. Do it again.
Okay.
9.
9. After testing it the first time, you get a sense of its weaknesses and you swirl back around and you take a giant bite at a weak spot in one of the hinges of the gate, ripping open a hole large enough for you to slip past and through. And you may continue on. You have cracked this gate.
Okay. I guess I'll keep going forward.
All right, go ahead. You are going to need to roll an encounter with a hellhound now.
Yeah, I'm super excited about that.
Can I use my luck?
No, you cannot use your luck.
Can I use my luck?
No. Well, yeah, you can use your luck. Yeah.
Oh. I was like, really?
So
No,
quickly said no.
I'm sorry. I'm
No.
used to guys trolling me.
I'll use 2 luck.
Okay.
I know what he's talking about. We never troll.
I know.
So that was super bad.
How super bad?
Like, -7, so I have a -2
That's not that
Total.
bad.
-2.
total.
Oh, God. Yeah, the hellhound was ready for you. It had watched you breach that gate, and as soon as you come in, it jumps at you, opening its fiery jaws to crunch upon the head of your hammerhead avatar and whirl you in a circle and throw you to the side. You go spinning as fire engulfs your entire being. Go ahead and I take 3d6 points of damage.
Is the hellhound the one that sets you on fire?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Like physically?
Yeah.
Yep.
So like new game and he's already on fire? Because that ended so well.
So
Okay, just making
11
sure.
points of damage, but you need to deduct your armor.
Right. So 7.
So 7 points of brain damage. And unless insulated, your cyber deck and clothing catch fire.
Unfortunately, I'm insulated, so I'm not catching
Thank
fire.
you. Goodness.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can feel as you stand there and are dealing with this, you can feel your virtuality goggles start to heat up and burn, and the cables start to heat up and burn, but keeps it all retained inside.
Ouch.
It is now, it's your turn still. You have 1 net action left.
Can I move to the control node?
Yeah, you can move and attempt
Okay.
to wrestle control from the imp if you'd like.
That would be my goal here.
Okay.
Yeah, after catching on fire last time, I decided insulated wires was the way to go.
Probably
Smart.
a good idea.
Very smart.
And that's a 10.
Woo!
10.
That's much better than -2.
Much.
It's only a little bit better.
By 7, so 17 plus 5, 22.
Nice.
Come on, imp.
Where you at? Where you at?
Where you at?
Hold on, I'm reading something. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
still talk trash.
Yeah. I like the Charizard edition.
All right. What did you get in total?
22.
Yeah, you slide past the imp, who this is its physical location, by the way. It is in active control of this control node, and you can see it, that burning ball of just glass, stand there, attempting to control, or manipulating this control node, and you glide right in between the two, blocking its view, pushing it aside, and taking over the control node for yourself. You are now in control of the turret.
Cool.
And you may expend another net action to use the turret if you'd like.
I think that is the end of my net actions for this round.
I think you're correct. Okay, so moving on to my poor pirate over here. Horatio's just bracing himself for further action and waiting with like beads of sweat rolling down his forehead. He's like, oh fuck, I hope you got it, Deeps. And now it is my demon's turn, who is not happy you just wrestled control from him, and is going to attempt to wrestle it back with using one of its net actions.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and roll another check. Defense check.
Uh, 13.
13?
Yep.
You're able to manage to keep control of the thing, and this time it's going to zap you. So go ahead and roll a defense. Another one.
10.
10. This time it hits you. Take 2 points of brain damage.
Plated by the armor, or plus on top of the armor.
I'm sorry. I always do that. I'm going to try to just remember to always just tell you my total, and you take away it yourself. So,
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so I rolled a 6. So you'll take 6 points of damage.
Okay. Ouch.
Okay. Then deduct your armor. Hold on.
I did.
Okay. You're really at that moderate already?
Well, I took 7 from the Hellhound
Oh, right.
because of that 3d6.
Right. Yeah.
Which really wasn't that bad with 3d6.
Yeah. Your armor is coursing, or I'm sorry, the lightning bolt hits your armor as it flares up, but you can still feel a little bit of the burn come through and tinge the back of your skull. And you can just tell like part of your synapses are firing in a strange pattern.
It's not like Iron Man where he gets more power than Thor. No.
All right, it is the end of the demon's turn, and now it is your turn again.
Can I look at the regular map for a second?
Sure. Whoops.
There's no way to do what I want to do. Never mind. I was gonna have it target the station, the control node, and have it blow it to smithereens.
That would be very sacrificial.
Yes, I know. I'm not doing that, but that's what I wanted to do.
You could power down the turret, which would buy you a turn.
There's no self-destruct?
No, there's no self-destruct. You could try to expend some of its ammo.
Does it give me an ammo gauge?
Yeah, it does.
Can you eject clips?
It actually has a extended clip, so that's. Give me 2 seconds. Oh god.
Eject to reload, eject, reload, eject until there's no more reload.
Put
Done.
it into like maintenance mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could essentially do
Reboot. Long-term reboot. Sorry, we need to install the software.
Yeah, you're 3 months behind in your updates.
Yeah, so that's just gonna take like 18 hours. Restart now. Go.
My hair is a mess today.
Oh god, come on. Why can't I find this page when I'm looking for it?
Your hair is not a mess. Your hair looks lovely.
Oh, it
Thanks.
actually only has 5 bullets left in this clip.
That's
God
awesome.
damn.
I mean, it has ammo like it can reload.
Okay. I'm just like. So I have a net running question.
Sure.
If I set the virus, can the imp kill the virus, or would it think to do that?
No, it wouldn't. However, you are not in the bottom floor. You have to be in the bottommost floor to set a virus.
Bottommost floor. Thank you. Okay.
So what you could do now is power down the turret, which would buy you some time to get the fuck out of here.
Power down the turret, which would give me some time.
Yeah, it buy. I'd roll for how many turns it is powered down for.
Okay, so now I get how okay, now I get that.
You need a demon that just randomly flips switches.
Why?
A switch
Yeah.
demon.
The bait and switch demon.
The bait and switch demon. I love it. Sorry, I messed up my map. I've got to fix it. All right, so there. Kill my character sheet.
When we still played 2020, our person who handled it had a demon that's what they did. They just randomly switched on and off different control nodes,
Yeah.
which was not all that helpful sometimes.
All right.
I can see some of that being worse, actually.
I've got control of the. I've got control of it. I can shut it down, but I don't know how long it'll last.
This is. All right, give me a second. I'll get us in. I'll get into position, and you can hop on the boat. Keep control of the thing.
All right.
Would you like to zap the demon, or maybe Zord it or something?
Yeah, that's kind of where I was at.
Okay.
Come on. Ten.
10?
Yep.
10 total?
Yep.
Okay. The sword deflects off of it, doing nothing. Bing. Well, your teeth, I guess. Sword is done. You can attempt to zap or whatever you'd like to do.
Well, zap if I'm trying to hold till he tells me I'm ready.
So one action has to be used to control the node.
Oh, then I'll control the node.
Okay. So that's one. Yeah, I think you have one remaining. What would you like to do? Oh wait,
What?
I'm sorry. The Hellhound's still after you.
Yeah.
I missed the Hellhound's turn.
Oh.
It was busy.
Yeah,
It's all right.
Should we
it was like
throw up?
moonwalking in place because of that first attack.
Should we throw up the cards again?
Cards.
On the screen.
On the combat screen.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I'm on it in a different one. So.
It's like the Hellhound sitting there waiting, his tail's wagging to be told it's a good boy.
I would.
Lost
Okay,
his
so
turn.
here's what I would suggest: slide away from the Hellhound.
I can do that. Okay. Sweet.
Yep.
All right. I will attempt to slide.
It is a high perception, so roll well. Do you want to spend luck?
I have 1 luck left, and I will spend it.
Okay.
Now would probably be a good time.
He rolls a 1.
That
And
happened last time.
are you serious? Okay. What did you get total?
4.
4 total.
Yep.
The Hellhound is on you.
It was a 1 followed by a 2. So I mean that was probably
Could have been much worse.
could have been
Des-
much
Despite
worse.
your best efforts, the Hellhound remains on you. All right, I'm going to move on to the next turn, which is Horatio. Horatio, while you are doing that, he is going to jump into the cockpit seat and then attempt to move this thing out of here. Yeah, he backs. Oh gosh, why can't I? Backs into position. About there. That seemed like a straight-ish shot. Close enough. All right. He says, "All right, I'm in position. I can make a turn from here. Get out here." It is now the demon's turn. It is going to attempt to wrestle control from you.
$14.
It is unable to take control of the node again, and so it gets angry and shoots you with a beam of light.
Another 9. 14.
Okay? The beam of light is absorbed and reflected off by your armor entirely. Bounces away. So, what would you like to do? Oh, I'm sorry. Now it is the Hellhound's turn.
I know. This is where I wanted to roll the 9s. The
Right.
damaging me wasn't as
Yeah.
what I was worried about.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Well, and shooting you with light, water types are good against light.
Not
Electric.
11.
11?
Yep.
Oh, you lucky.
Woo!
You lucky. You can fear the searing heat of the Hellhound's flaming jowls as it barely misses your eye of your avatar. And you can actually feel your own eye in meat space kind of like sizzle with the closeness of that attack. And now it is your turn.
All right. So,
Would you like to meet action or...
Well, I need to shut down the thing, right? Or is that?
Yeah.
As my first control, so I will shut it down completely.
Okay, that's your first meet action, or
Yeah.
first net action.
I'll turn it into maintenance mode,
Okay.
and then, so to jack out here.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Just that's all you do is you just say I safely jack out.
Oh, really? So
And you
can do
prefer
that now.
safely
Okay.
is much better than.
Yes.
Yeah, I will safely jack out and run my butt out of here.
Okay. So you can safely jack out and then go ahead and move. So moving you back over to the you're already on the dock, sorry. What would you, okay, so go ahead and make your move 14 meters.
Yeah.
You can get here.
Yeah. And then I can dash.
No, you cannot. You
Oh, I
used your
can't.
action for net actions.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yep.
Okay, sorry.
So Horatio's there. He's like, "Come on, buddy. I'm not gonna wait forever." Moving on to the next turn. Immediate after powering down the turret, you can hear the buzz of the turret start to whirl back up and get ready. Go ahead and go to your turn.
What is these two things?
It's a giant light structure, and it is only occupying this square here.
Oh, so can I
Yep.
leap onto the boat?
Yeah, you can go there and then use your action to leap.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
All
roll
right.
in athletics.
I wish I had some luck.
Right. That would be a good thing to have.
No, might not have needed it. That's an 8. So 15.
15.
Yep.
All right. So you come running out from the shipping container. You know, or going as fast as you can over the unstable ground of the trash heaps, crawling up and down, nearly stumbling at some point. And as you reach towards the end, you start to slosh through water and muck. And you make a jump at the last place where you can feel that or see that there's a stable place to plant your foot, and it sinks. And so does your heart as you jump, landing too short. However, you're able to catch the edge of the boat with your hand, gripping onto the metal railing of the boat with a white-fisted grip. And at that moment, Horatio puts the boat into gear and zooms out of the little death trap as fast as you can while you're, desperately holding on, being pulled down by the waves. I'm gonna need another athletics check from you. Actually, do an endurance for this one.
Oh, this is fun. Now I really wish I had luck.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
12? 12
Yeah.
is enough. You're just barely able to hang on. You're you're gripping onto that for dear life as Horatio speeds away down the Del Coronado. You can hear behind you the turret spin back to life and fire into the water, splashing little splashes of water behind you as you're speeding away, but to safety. And you make it out with your life. At a certain point, when you get sufficiently away, Horatio comes to the edge, or slows the boat down, comes to the edge, grips your arm, and yanks you back onto deck. Oh. Holy fuck!
what the fuck was that?
Fuck if I know. Look, I'm gonna have to make an emergency landing here. We're gonna pull up on the bay just over there. I'm gonna drop you off while I deal with repairs. But, hey, thanks. You saved my ass back there. Fuck.
But you saved my ass, man. Yeah.
You guys do a high five.
Well, it wasn't a high five. It was like the grip.
Yeah,
the bro grip.
The bro grip.
Okay. Yeah. And then it pans.
Yeah.
And, he gets back into the helm and pilots the boat through the water, coming up to another kind of basically a pile of trash that is on the seawall, where there's a little stairway up to the main streets of Watson. He pulls up there, kind of beaching his boat on the trash as best he can. And you guys come to a halt. He breathes out hard. Says, "Oh, frack. I feel like I owe you one. Don't have much cash on me. Not with this deal going south. I'll tell you what. You're looking for somebody?
Yeah.
I can help you out. I know this investigator here in Watson. Go see them, and they'll get you to wherever you need to go. How about that?"
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Her name is Minami. She runs a little detective agency or some shit like that. You can find her. Actually, not too far away. Just inland towards a neighborhood called Kabuki. You can head down Grand.
Head down Grand.
Yeah. How you doing? Looks like you bleeding out your nose a little bit.
Oh, yeah, that hurt. Got a headache.
Yeah.
Say that.
I bet. Well, see a doctor as soon as you can. I'm sure Minami will be able to help you find, people.
Well, hey, yeah, Horatio, here's my deeds if you ever need something else.
Oh, right on. He flicks you his in return. Yeah, there's mine. Yeah. Hit me up if you ever need some help in a tight spot. I really owe you big here.
Well, I just hope you get your boat fixed, man.
Frack, so do I. Don't worry about the chicklet, though. She'll survive another day.
Well, she one powerful beast.
She did survive that, at least.
Yeah. All right, stay frosty, man.
Yeah, you keep it frosty, too. Hey, may the wind always be at your sails. Take care.
And I'll head up the stairs.
All right.
Trash through the trash.
You head up the stairs. Your brain feels like it's on fire. You just have this pounding migraine at this point. But you're alive, and you are in Night City.
Sweet.
I think that is actually a good place to close for the night.
I was gonna sing the theme song, but I don't know it offhand.
Yeah. Night City. I don't know.
No, our theme song.
Oh, what's our theme song?
I assume it's the intro song. The 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think that's all the words.
I thought our theme song had to do with "This is a dark game."
The disclaimer song.
Yeah.
Disclaimer. This is the role-playing game of the dark future.
We need an all-musical episode because all good shows have musical episodes.
You're right, except for I'm not that clever.
That would be real hard for improv.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think I could
already
actually
hard.
pull that off.
Yeah, if We just
I can't, so it'll be a Moxie free episode.
I can, but it won't be good.
we'll just script the entire episode.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
And it'll be very short.
Yep.
Hey.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question real quick?
Sure.
I had a piece of downtime I forgot about 3 times now. How did my album sales go?
Oh yeah. Yeah, your album. Sorry, I guess we should wrap up a more thing. Nah.
We'll deal with it next time.
Your album sales go really well, though David is a little annoyed at you for having missed the concert that he had scheduled.
Yeah.
He cuts you in on the album sales for the week, and you end up making 500 eddies.
Paid for the apartment.
Nice. That's how you pay for the apartment.
Right? Alright, thank you. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Great intro to net running.
Yeah,
That was solid.
I hope
All
so.
right.
Yeah.
I wanted to do, something to get you get your feet wet and, make you sweat a little bit. Because that's how I am.
Thank you, Patient Zero. I was thinking Gilligan's Island too.
Yeah, it's well received so far. I mean, it's doing pretty well for having been an album of stuff that has already been released. But bootleg, so.
Right.
Yeah.
It's that rare stuff.
It's that rare stuff.
It's the stuff that wasn't ever finished.
Yep.
Right? It's mostly just us arguing and recording moves, but whatever. Pieced together and edited well.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the session. It was
Yeah.
fun
Yeah,
time.
that was
Yeah, I had fun.
Good. Good. So,
Go ahead.
let's do 10 IP
Right.
all around.
Yep. I'll
Oh, yeah.
remember to write
Little-
that.
On it.
Little taste.
I'll remember to write that next time for sure. That's a lie.
Please do
Hey,
it now.
we should raid Janiac Jr. since he's still on.
Is he on?
We should.
Okay,
Yeah.
we gotta raid Chaniac. Alright, we gotta do this pretty much like now because he potentially
He'll
will
end.
be gone.
Okay.
He'll raid us while we raid him. It'll be
I
great.
know. Chaniac
Raidception.
Jr.
Wonder if
Yeah.
that's ever happened.
Yeah, thanks guys for showing up. It was wonderful
Yeah,
to
thank
see
you
you
so
all.
much.
Remember, we have a follower goal. We're trying to get to
So close.
100
We need 6
followers.
more.
6 more people.
people.
Follow us if you're not already.
Your milkman could be
Um,
one of those people.
It's true.
Yes.
True. Very much
I
so.
don't know who still has a milkman, but if you do.
That was my thought too.
I'm gonna switch to the ending scene. Honor our Patreons here. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we are ready to raid. So long, everybody. Bye.
See you next time. Bye.